Alright,
Though,
there
isn't
we
it?
go. It is. No, all Wargaming once were reforged is like the 10%ers. There was
Yes,
a...
sir.
I made my video saying like Wargaming was removing win rate, and now they've announced they're bringing it back, but uh, I
Yeah,
made
but
my
have
video
you
on
seen
that.
the profile screen?
Oh, it's terrible.
It doesn't say anything, man.
No, I literally, when they showed the trailer, I couldn't find it, so I said they're removing win rate. They're like, no, you gotta scroll with a magnifying glass to 8 different pages. I'm like, yeah, that's really helpful.
Gotta go to the next page and then scroll
Yeah.
down to the bottom to see the random stats because
There was somebody that
apparently
wrote
rating.
literally like an 8 paragraph essay to me about how win rate doesn't matter. I said,
Oh
last time
yeah.
I checked, the whole point of a game is to win. But, you know.
Yo, good evening, chat. Hey, let me know if everything's fine. Let me know if the volume is fine. It should be, honestly. I'm not gonna be screaming this time because I wanna let the family sleep if they want to. But
Alright, well, my stream is actually working for once, so.
yeah, hopefully mine as well. I mean, so far everything looks okay.
Alright, let
Should
me
be
get
able to
out a
hear
tier
everything.
10.
Volume's perfect. Nice.
I have a Progetto request.
The impossible maybe an evening stream is happening right now. Yes, sir. Yeah, because I always say that I'm gonna stream in the evening, but then I never do.
And then I forced you to.
Yeah. You see the lengths I'm going to just to be able to help these small creators like Droodles. It's actually
Yeah.
crazy, man. Okay, I have 92% win rate with this E6. You
Well,
better
it's
keep it
about to
up
be
today, man.
less.
Nah.
Is that
Last
Noob
time we
MM though? Yeah, it
No,
is. I
it's
was
not,
about to
because
say.
I played with Cora. Every game
Oh,
with this
okay.
E6 was played with Cora.
Yeah, but playing with Korra's Noob MM.
How?
Because Korra's gonna carry.
Oh my god, man. True.
Now you're playing with me, and I'm gonna damage storm.
Yeah, who's gonna carry this time, though?
Uh,
Chat, who do you think is gonna carry, huh?
Pablo Estancia 47.
Yeah, that's like Johnny Gimme Oval from the EU server.
It's like 80% of the Blitz player base on NA.
Williams perfect, nice. Congrats on 6k subs. Wait, did we reach 6k? What the hell? Oh, we did. Wow. I
Alright,
guess I
quick,
have to
everybody
learn the YouTube
unsubscribe.
chat. Wait, what? Oh, unsubscribe. Oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
bro.
you
Guys,
gotta.
this is
Well,
gonna be
think
a quick
about it. If
stream.
you go under 6K, then you can celebrate going above 6K again.
Yeah, true. A double 6k celebration. 6k average damage
Exactly.
for 6k subs. Yo, welcome, guys.
Oh, already the NA meta of 4 medium tanks and not a single heavy.
Oh, true. No heavies.
Yep.
Free
It's the
TVs
only
for
reason
mediums.
damage has been really annoying lately. There's no heavies.
I am a heavy. Maybe you can farm me. Like, maybe
Yeah, let me...
introduce team damage again.
Oh, your heavy's kind of fast there.
Yeah. Bro,
Wonder
what
how
is this
long
guy?
it'll take Wargaming to nerf it.
Hopefully it will take them a long time, man. Actually,
It's
they can nerf this tank, but they shouldn't nerf the Rhino. If they nerf the Rhino, I'm quitting this game, bro. Oh, I
trying
thought
to...
that was me.
There we go. No, only skilled players hit those shots.
Uh-huh, maybe you have like 20 ping and I have 120, huh?
I have 50 ping. My
Oh
ping, I
my
don't know, my
god.
Wi-Fi hasn't been exceptional lately.
Your wife hasn't been exceptional lately?
Yeah, my
mine neither,
wife.
actually.
I don't know what
So
to do
guys,
here.
I'll try my best to read the chat, even though it usually doesn't work in these streams. But maybe this time, surely it's gonna work. Oh, can't we just Allahu Akbar this E50M?
Well, I don't know where the 18,000 tank destroyers are.
You know, I'll find out, man. I'll be a team player for once.
Nice.
Crazy shot, man. See, he's going back. He's gonna reverse into the house.
Oh my
Gonna
god.
be bullying
Progetto
bullying
gun
people.
doing Progetto things.
Skill issue, aka. Just don't wanna admit it, right?
Definitely.
See what kind of shots I'm hitting with 200 million ping? Yeah, I'm
I
just
can't
that good,
see.
man.
I don't have your reticle.
How can I play on... Wait, what? Oh my god, bro. That's why you don't read chat. It's like texting and driving at the same time, you know?
Yeah,
The same story
I've
with
done
Blitz.
that.
It's even worse, actually. Potentially, because you're gonna die. Of course, you're only gonna die in-game, but it's still dying, like... at the
See,
end
I
of the
could
day.
waste a shell on that, but I'm not going to.
Oh my god.
Wonder if I can just ram him.
585 people don't use O-liner here. Huh?
Not sure.
To be fair, I don't use it on the grid either. I'm
Did
just
my
not
HE
built
not
like
pen that? I don't think it did.
Hill issue.
I don't think either
Oh, I
of
hit
us
the
are going to get a
shotguns I
lot
have.
of damage this game.
What's that lot of damage, huh?
3k plus.
Yeah, me too, 3.1 man. Easy. Last time we lost the first game though, so this is already an up.
No.
Oh wait, hold on guys, let me disable stats, because we aren't really gonna be able to see them.
I can't stat track anyway on this account.
Yeah. I guess the only way we can do it is by going to BlitzStars and checking mine. Because obviously I haven't played before the stream.
Hannah, I'm gonna make you fall off.
We will make everybody fall off,
Yeah.
including ourselves.
Except Hannah's gonna fall off a cliff intentionally.
Oh my god, you're gonna get cancelled for that.
Listen, I'm uncancelable.
Huh. I mean,
Alright,
kinda true.
Let's
Let's go
see.
stream
Let's
with
see.
rules finally. Yeah, it's been like how many months? Like
Let me
4,
play the
5
better
maybe?
E6. Oh yeah.
1-1.
I'm
Hey,
gonna make Peter rage.
make me rage.
That's
I'm
the
probably
goal of the
calmest
stream.
I've ever been. It's like 10 p.m. Family is trying to sleep, man. You
I
know,
wonder if we'll get a heavy in this battle.
yeah, I mean, you have me. The way Peter live when I study calculus. Oh my god, bro. You could try to calculate my ping, like my potential ping on the NA server, you know?
I'm gonna guess my ping on EU's about usually like 100. It's not too bad.
Yeah, 100 is like still playable. I guess it's
Yeah.
gonna mess you up sometimes, but probably not that annoying. I get like 125, 130 here at the moment.
That's not awful.
Yeah, sometimes
Anything
it's
over like
180.
150 starts to get sus.
Yeah.
But as long as you don't have bad packet loss, it really doesn't matter. Once you have packet loss,
I-
it's a problem.
I don't have any. I have no packet loss, but like even 2% is much worse than having a little bit higher ping, so
Yeah, it is, because you just stutter.
yes sir. Just like in real life. Oh, FV, nice. Well, that guy actually has some armor. Probably because I'm playing with Rambler, but you know. Yo, I'm sniping this guy's controller like a champ. Can't you just bully the Sheridan?
I can. If he pokes like that, I can.
How much ping do I have on EU? It's like, I don't know, completely playable ping. Not sure exactly how much, but don't have any problems with the EU ping. I do, however, have a problem with this type.
Ah,
Hey,
my shell did not
Okay.
go where I wanted it to.
skill issue. Asking too much? Who, me? Asking for you guys to like
Oh.
the stream so I don't get shot by the E4 maybe.
Yeah, what's
That's
this
your fault,
bleeding?
chat.
Why are we bleeding health over here? What is this?
Because we don't need it, man. HP is for bots. What's this? I'm gonna keep all this HP until the end of the game.
That's
Oi,
the
oi,
goal.
752.
I don't know why that didn't pen.
Because of skill issues. Hello guys, welcome. Good evening chat. It's gonna be a chill stream. Because there is no way to
Oh
get
my
pissed
God.
off at like 10 p.m. over World of Tanks. It's never gonna happen guys, you know? So get ready for that.
Let's go, KPZ. Okay. As much as I like the 1-2-1, sometimes it can be a little troll.
Sometimes. Like every game, yeah.
But the gun is still a bop on this thing.
Gun is still a big pile of trash.
Brr.
I kill. Oh, I should have killed the other one. Man. Damage farming instincts
What?
are...
What? What? Maybe it's the
I bounced
camo
as well.
mod I have, but that was like a fully gray shot on the flat side of the turret and it just bounced.
How's the side of his turret as well?
It might have been the camo mod I have, because I can't imagine it was the mod though. I don't think it changes the I don't think it changes the outlook of the tank. That was goofy.
I mean, it shouldn't, but it's gonna throw you off a little bit. I guess. I mean, I don't use these
I
mods,
don't
but
know. I lost a
I'm
game
guessing
like
it's
a week
probably
ago
annoying.
because I got my shot. Well, the shot wasn't blocked, but like there's like a mod that puts like a gun on top of the tank, and I couldn't
Wasn't
see
that
through
the
it.
FV game on
Yeah, I
Kekw
couldn't
you
see
played on
through the
stream?
freaking gun. Pissed me off.
Yeah, but I
Uh,
think it was also because of the effects. Like there was a dead tank in front of him,
yeah, that too.
and there was all the smoke coming out of it. That's why I like to
It's
disable
like the
smoke. Like if
one
I,
downside of having better graphics. You suffer in
yeah,
the other departments.
honestly, if I played off stream, I would just disable effects. I would probably disable fog,
Yeah.
camos. I mean, I have camos disabled anyway, so people always
Well, the
ask me
nice
like,
thing
"Oh
about a
my god,
press account is it doesn't matter.
I'm getting bombarded with offers, bro."
Oh, for like spend $8,000 on this
Yeah.
and that.
Yo, good evening, guys.
I just love how
Opposite,
Wargaming openly admitted they're
Michael,
already
Rocky,
planning to sell
Cat, Snader,
commanders.
Chant. Welcome. Yo, that real.
Do I leave the up? Do I leave the game if the update is bad? No.
I mean, you shouldn't. You should stick around for like
Yeah, I
some
want to
time.
watch
Just
the game die.
yeah, you need to make like drama videos because they're gonna get a lot of views. So
Exactly.
technically, even if the game does die, it will still get views for some time.
I just need to milk as much as I can from Blitz before it dies.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I might be trying to do the same thing. What's this Chinese invasion in the middle, bruh?
I've just gotten into the tank destroyer spot.
Will we play Reforged tomorrow? I don't know, man. I really don't want to. It's
They
gonna be
also
the
have to
same
give
thing
you
as last time.
access to it. I don't even know if they gave me access. I'm pretty sure they did, but you never know. with
Everybody has
Wargaming.
access, is what they said. Oh my god. You see this type?
Oh, I do.
His name
And the
is
cringe
Short
part
Stick,
is you
yeah.
can't do anything about it either. It's like when you have like a
Okay.
camping minnow and you just sit there and like watch it do whatever it wants.
Yes, sir. His name is Short Stick. Yeah, his stick is probably kinda short, man. I'm not gonna lie with that playstyle.
BZ75. Yeah, we can do that after.
Wait, what? IS-8? Okay, you might be able to shoot this guy. Maybe I can bait him.
If he pokes, I can shoot him.
Hmm.
Up.
Oh my god.
Clearly, I aimed for that.
Oh, type. Look.
I can't hit him just yet. There
Oh,
we
you
go.
can. Oh, that works too. Wait, I'm gonna shoot him again and... yeah. Please high roll. F. What are you doing, bro? Hit your 113, hello? That's crazy. Yo, Droodles tank here, huh?
Oh yeah, the goated tank.
Oh my god. Okay, not making the best trades over here. But it's fine.
Well, I'm moving in.
Because we have a certain full HP Hori. Somewhere at the back.
And we got Futanari lever.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything to that actually.
That's his name. I don't know what else to say.
I don't know what else to say either, bro. I mean, I kinda do, but... Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta control yourself a little bit.
Come on, Grill. I want the damage.
You gotta
Hooah!
control yourself in front of the 100,000 subscribers audience. Yeah.
Nah, if Wargaming says it's an acceptable name, then clearly, you know, there's no problem
Yo,
with
we
that.
have 90 viewers. What the hell? Guys, smash like.
If I research
That's
and
6K.
purchase a
Thank
tier
you.
7 from a line on a tech tree in Blitz right now, will that set be unlocked? Only if you have the tier 10 in that set.
Second
It has to be the
class.
highest tier in the set.
5.6. Nice, man.
Hori's
Yo,
just
Mike,
such a
what's up, man?
stupid tank.
What?
Hori's a dumb tank.
Who is the best TD by far, bro? It's so good.
It's up there. Because it just doesn't miss.
Yeah. Like, you can even pen E3s and stuff. I don't even
You can
use
pen
Kenny on the
everything.
Hori 'cause
It doesn't
I
miss,
just-
and it has stupid armor. And it has reactive. Like, it just doesn't even... And sandbags!
And lots of HP. It has 2.1k HP. Like, you could play without sandbags and probably be fine anyway.
Now, next, when Reforged comes out, I guess you won't have sandbags. Or what are they? Is it provisions they're moving, right? Yeah. So there won't
Yes,
be sandbags, and there won't be... What other provisions are there that
the
are
cringe
special?
liner, aka spore liner.
And you also won't get gear oil. That's a huge nerf, by the way. Removing gear oil is like
Yeah.
actually destroying so many tanks that rely on it.
Yo, thank you,
Especially
Daily Damage.
the grill. They made the grill finally good, and now they're gonna ruin it.
Yeah, honestly, I still want to believe that they aren't removing provisions, but
Oh,
I
they are.
guess we'll see.
They don't listen to us.
Yeah, that's my
The problem is
concern
there's
as
so
well.
many issues with Reforged that like removing provisions isn't even that big of one compared to the other stuff.
Nah, it is, man.
My
For
biggest
me,
gripe is
anyway.
paid commanders,
Oh yeah.
because that will legitimately ruin
I
comp.
mean, sure, they said that they won't be a thing, but now they're saying that they are not gonna be better than free commanders. Which, if we take a look at what happened to premium tanks back in the day, like when the IS-6 was literally the
Oh
best
my god,
premium.
my freaking teammate rammed me when I had the shot on the chieftain hatch. You bozo.
Yo, guys, listen, Droodles lasted 80 minutes without complaining about teammates.
It's always my teammates that piss me off. It's not
Oh,
the enemy.
I'm getting shot by 907.
Hey, you're not allowed to complain. If I'm not allowed to complain, you're not allowed to complain. We both
When
have to
did I
be happy
complain,
the
man?
whole stream. Also, thank you for the donation, Darnell.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
I don't
Oh
want to
wait,
shoot
you're
the
playing
mouse.
that
I want to
stupid
shoot
game.
this. Oh, great. 268's gonna... Yeah.
Oh shit.
268 players somehow always manage to be the biggest rats.
Yeah, I mean it's not difficult because they have like 700 alpha and they have medium tank mobility. Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, now he now he turned towards me. Nice man. I guess he's gonna be alternating between the two of us.
Yep.
Oh, we have R268, my hero.
Although,
my
I think he's a
savior.
little cooked.
What is he saying? Look. What's the badger saying? Okay. Somehow I am penning stuff.
I
What the
can
hell,
tell you
Assad?
who we're both going for.
Alright, Duka. Alright, man. Alright. Fair enough, bro. You can subscribe again tomorrow. Just so we can reach 6k twice. You're gonna miss, by the way.
I'm gonna miss.
Yeah. You didn't miss because I tracked him for you.
You actually almost made me miss because of that track.
No, I didn't.
I hit him like the furthest corner possible because of that. It was my mouse could not move any more on my desk.
Should have H-ed him.
I didn't know you were gonna shoot him.
Oh, Grilla is gonna carry, bro. No scope. Nice, man. Easy.
Do you play ranked? No, ranked is useless.
6k, almost as many people as in your shitty city. Yeah, almost. We have like a small village amount of people on the channel already.
A small African village.
Yeah, man. Let's
I
make
love
sure
the
to...
BZ-75. It's just unfortunate it can't really farm.
Object 777 container. Yeah, man.
Isn't it
1.5 bucks.
Is it the
Either
one
get
that's
the
like $1?
777 or
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say.
250 gold. Crazy. Bigger than my town by like 1k. Yeah, man. Average Hungarian town.
Droodles would be like 50% win rate without gold ammo. Yeah, bro, I spam so much gold. That's why the BZ-75 that doesn't have gold, I'm like 83% in. Clearly.
Yeah, it's cause you platoon with me, that's why it's 80%.
Exactly.
Bro got the whole village. Yeah, I mean if you look at chat, we have all sorts of different specimen, you know? We have just all sorts of people, bro. I think that's all I
I
need to
was
say
trying to
about that.
make the sentence without calling them bad.
Yeah.
We have different
Trust me,
specimens.
trust me, I'm trying my absolute
Yeah,
hardest,
bro.
bro.
The specimens.
Yeah.
Don't let them out of the Wuhan laboratory.
I mean, if they get out, we can always ban them. I mean, I have some mods, especially the OG ones, that I've known for like 4 years. They love banning people. And so it might decrease the size of the viewer base, but at least they improve the atmosphere.
Exactly.
They save some brain cells for the viewers, you know? That's something we shouldn't ignore.
Give me some
Even in
donations for
2025.
accurate, guys. I need an accurate tank.
Yo, E6. Kinda outplaying me. Okay, you guys are holding that side, we are holding this side. Yeah, it's kind of a stalemate.
Yeah.
Kind of a
Unfortunately, I don't
clinch
have
mate.
any turret armor, so I can't really do anything.
Yeah, I shouldn't be trading on an A, bro. Like, oh my god, I'm getting old. Oy. Chill, man, chill. I'm getting old by Stoic 11.
Yeah, you appear to be having a bit of a interesting situation there.
I forgot that I cannot really trade when I have worse ping, you know?
Yeah, that is
Oh,
something
sorry,
that...
when I have worse skills is what I meant to say.
Yeah, obviously, it's a skill issue.
But they are kinda YOLOing like monkeys, though. Maybe you could punish them, maybe the gorilla could punish them, maybe like somebody could. Oh wait, what the fuck?
Well, see, the problem is, we are not winning this flank over here, too.
Yeah, and I'm still trading with this guy. Not a good decision. Okay, I'm kinda playing like a monkey right now.
I can't really do anything with that E5 back there.
Yeah, E100 is kinda dead. E6
Okay,
is
that
here.
player's
Oh,
dead.
Minus F3, okay. Wait, hold on, can I skill the F3? I can't.
Hmm.
I really cannot. What would be the right play here? Can you deal with those E5s and shit?
I'm trying
Maybe.
to.
Honestly, I think you can. What's gonna happen after that? We are gonna get ruled by some interesting players over here.
Now there's a full health boss shot to
Oh my
own.
god, bro.
Now this
Yeah,
game's
we are dead.
cookered.
We are dead.
Our 2 and 5B had too little gameplay until it was important to actually do something.
Maybe if I like bounce this guy, maybe? Nah. Did you see my lower plate? I don't know. They have 2 one-shots. Nah, I
It
don't
won't
know.
matter. Really? I just got outrammed by a bat shot. Alright, game.
NA
Clearly.
gameplay, unsubbing. Okay, you power. Yeah. Unsubbing.
Nah, I hit his gun. That's tragic.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh well. I did a lot, I just couldn't do enough. Badger?
I didn't.
Badger donation? No. I said accurate.
At least you're getting donations, man.
Yeah, that's true.
At least. I would rather get donations for shit, thanks, man. But not even getting that today. Hey, first defeat, guys. But at least I got an offer.
Funny that
for
Wargaming's
AMX
still
and
telling me to
440.
buy tanks on a press account. That's yeah, I don't have the Lance and C. Let me go buy it. Yeah, thank you, Wargaming.
Oh, sadly. What is fun when you play in the harder server, Kappa? Yeah, NA server, so much harder. Bro, somebody's spamming me. Azul C. Ah. Time to ban some people.
Bro, this guy is just like spamming chat about gold ammo.
Is he actually serious though?
Yeah, these are the people that play Blitz. You use the word specimen. That right there is a prime example. That specimen needs to be locked back in the frickin' vial.
I know what I'm talking about, what can I say? Average Droodles chat. What's my average on NA? It's probably the same as on EU, but I either play with bot matchmaking because of my low battles, or I play in platoon. So,
So in other
Oh,
words,
no.
it's you'll never know.
yeah. But I really don't think that NA is like significantly more difficult or whatever. 'Cause this
The
is
only
like
difference
normal
between
gameplay.
NA and EU is the YOLOs.
Like, in what way though? Like, you get your rolled on EU as well.
Yeah, but it's the way that the people YOLO is just tragic on NA. They just kill themselves in the first 10 seconds if they're going to.
Yeah, just like on EU.
This
Yo,
game,
Fuse,
we have
welcome,
a
man.
camping.
Hey guys,
YOLO.
listen. We're playing with Droodles, so we might have to moderate the chat a little bit, you know? Just be mindful of that.
Okay, this
Potential-
game, I don't even know what's going on in this battle.
Potential interesting chatters might arise. Just a heads up, guys. What's going on in this battle? I mean, it's not a 2-minute game at least. It's kind of rare on mine. Enemies are camping, giving us
Yeah,
damage.
and unfortunately, because I'm in a single shot tank, they're all just freaking nuking me. I like the Badger, it's just, when you don't get the ability to farm in it, you feel kind of useless.
Yeah, E3 syndrome.
Yeah.
Or
Every time I
basically anything
poke
with-
the hill, they shoot the hell out of me, too.
I don't like these turretless TDs. I mean, some of them I do, but
I like the
The problem
Badger,
I
it's
have-
just, you can't do anything if your team wins immediately or loses immediately.
oh, now we complain about teammates being too good. Ah, I see. Alright.
Nah, your team's never good, it's the enemy team being worse. Like,
Oh,
this
yeah,
enemy
blah, blah,
team
blah.
was awful.
Blah, blah,
Our
blah,
team wasn't
blah,
good.
Blah, 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 blah.
What do you mean, blah? You think that enemy team was good?
Yeah,
Yeah, they were great.
I do.
How did you do worse than me? You were on the hill.
Purpose. On purpose, bro.
60
On
TP?
purpose.
Sure.
On purpose.
I love the 60. It's gonna be so tragic when it loses gear oil, though. It's like the one thing that makes the 60 unique. Well, obviously it has the alpha, but
Yeah.
I love the reverse speed on it.
Greedy Hungarian just wants money. Bro, I haven't even got any donations, man.
What?
Oh,
Don't
never
get me
mind.
wrong, I don't like the extra pen that gold ammo gets, but what?
Thank you, Wookie. Double CS63 tune. Yeah, the only
Alright.
problem is the fact that I only have like 7 tanks here.
Do you have the CS?
No, I don't.
Why? It's the best tank in the game.
I know.
How could you not
But-
grind the best tank in the game?
Oh, we're going medium side. Yay.
Yeah, I don't have I told you, there's like, I don't know. The heavies in NA don't really feel like heavies. They're just
Watch them go
mediums.
heavy side.
They probably will. They have a minnow. Yeah,
Thank
they
you,
will.
Wookie. Look, best I can do is like KPZ or Karo or something. Nice to see you getting some lessons from Droodles. Man, I'm teaching him how not to complain about teammates. That's the
Yeah,
goal
but
of
you're in
this
an
session.
E6. You gotta drive a slow heavy.
Slow heavy. What do I even...
E6 is like #1 farmer in the game right now.
Nah, man, not even close. Okay, maybe close, but...
Yeah, what do you mean not even
final.
close? The E6 is literally just a medium but better.
Yeah, until the gun starts missing.
That's just a skill issue.
No, it's not. Do KPZ? Alright.
Ah, that's tragic.
Rhino is #1. #2 is like... I don't know. Probably Leo still. Or
Yeah,
CS.
nah. Leo still beats the CS, in my opinion.
Because it is skill issue.
Are we gonna lose this game on base cap?
FV is up there as well, honestly. FV is perfect for this meta, for these fast games and many mediums and TDs and stuff.
I have no choice. I have to push into the base or we're gonna lose this.
You're full HP.
Yeah. Well,
Might be able to shoot this guy, unless...
there you go.
Yeah. Not the easiest shot. I'm gonna do like 2k damage.
I'm telling you, you don't get damage in some of these games. They're just like insta steamrolls.
I'm just not playing well.
Yeah, but like you shouldn't
Fire
have to play well to average damage.
Why?
Because
What
like
is that
I
thing,
can
bro?
like I don't normally I don't have to pay attention to still average 3k. But like
But what is 3k, man?
it's not anything, but like if you're driving a slow heavy, it's harder than you'd think to sometimes average it. Like
Slow
drive
heavies, nah.
drive like a mouse and try to enjoy this meta on NA. You'll literally want to kill yourself.
Still rather play Mouse than EVA 100.
Nah, U100's got the DPM at least.
But the armor is trash because everybody's playing with Kelly because you tell everybody to play with Kelly.
Oh, I did 3300. I'll take it.
Wow, no comments. Oh my god. I had
Droodles
like
seething.
2.6.
Yeah, bro, I'm really seething right now. This is definitely an angry stream for me.
Can we drug test this guy? Wait, who? Which one of us? Okay, look guys, this is what I have on NA. 7 tanks. Caro, Rhino,
Overpowered.
obviously.
Overpowered.
Nine,
That one's
oh,
goated
these?
too. What?
Which one did you go OP? Caro?
Karo. Yeah, Karo's OP. That one's
Maybe a little
really
bit.
good still.
Actually, it's cringe. It's
Yeah, the
cringe.
any tank that has an autoloader I call OP in tier 10, so.
Small gun on EVA 100 and don't scream. Man, I tried it many times.
KPC's
I thought
goated
it was
as well.
gonna be
That tank's
thought it-
overpowered as hell too.
XM.
Yeah, that thing's
I think
stupid.
it's
I hate
much
the
worse
track
than it
wheel
used to
on
be,
it. It gets too many they need to make the track wheels weaker. It's like troll as hell when you shoot it in the track.
Can this guy stop, man? Guys, look. We're gonna check an average NA player. I have 8 messages from this person. Hey there, man. You the goat. By the way, I'm Sudoku. Sorry I spammed you that time too. Sudoku underscore, Sudoku underscore, Sudoku underscore. Remember me? Question mark. Sudoku, Sudoku, Sudoku
Alright,
underscore.
let me show you how it's done with the 100.
Hey, brother. Hey. Wait, so I was gonna play what? APZ, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
APZ.
The
Close
worst
enough to the
DPM tank you
CS60.
have on your account, I think, is the Caro. No, the
Wait, what?
Rhino. The Rhino is your lowest DPM.
Yeah.
But I'd say the Rhino and Caro are basically the same in DPM, though. Because you're never going to
the
shoot the
Rhino-
Caro single
Rhino
shot.
has like crazy effective DPM though.
Yeah. And, well, the Caro, you're never going to shoot it on single shot. Like, you have most DPM one shot reload, but, like, who's going to do that? Like, Fatness
No,
did
you
that.
need
I
to,
remember
like-
watching Fatness, and he would shoot once, reload once, shoot once, reload once. And then, like, when it was the end of the game, he dumped the clip. But I'm like, nah. If I'm driving a tank with 4 shells, I'm shooting 3 of them.
Which is the best gun on EVA 100? Small one probably.
I think both are good. It depends what playstyle you're going for. Because, like,
Yeah.
DPM's nice, but if you want to out-trade, you're still going to be better off with the higher alpha. Especially if you have, like, an HE circumstance.
Sometimes, like every once in a blue moon. But in order to make it faster, you can always do something, you know, to make sure that I watch your replay. You know, there's always an option.
Yeah, donate $500.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
XM
great.
is a piece of shit.
STB1,
XM sucks
STB...
for-
Oh, this is going to be a cringe game.
Nah, we'll just win.
Well, I mean, it'll be alright for you, because you can just... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Other way around.
I'm playing.
I was going to say the
Is it
STB...
just-
I was going to say the STB can just butter through your turret with premium AP.
Except I'm not going medium side.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No,
Going
trust,
to
we
the
got
TD
this.
position.
This is a really bad map for the 100.
Honestly, I agree with you guys. I don't like the XM anymore. I used to love it when it had AP, but they gave it APCR and nerfed.
Did it ever have AP?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
yeah, 100%.
When did they give it APCR? Was it like the update right after?
No, in September when they rebalanced everything.
No.
They nerfed the aiming time and they gave it APCR, but they buffed the DPM as if it needed that.
I do remember the DPM, though.
Will Yolo the Emil? I think we can easily kill him.
I'm tempted, but I swear every time I make a YOLO on this map, I get counter YOLO'd.
Okay, I'll do it for you, Mr. 3k HP man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but you've got the 4K DPM.
Yeah. I'm not tracking for you. Never mind. Wait, am I the only one who thinks that you just cannot track the Emil and the Traumwagen?
I'm just gonna keep ramming the Emil and hopefully kill him. Oh, that works too.
Up this guy with Rammer? Yeah. Of course. Rammer is just superior. Oh, you are lucky you are not a random teammate. I would have blocked your ass like crazy.
I literally don't care even if he shoots me.
Actually, I don't do that. I don't play like that, right? Oh, you on the other hand. Oh, okay.
I'm just driving. Listen, you go 50 and you have 4K DPM. I go 28 and I have 2700 DPM.
So what?
So I'm allowed to block you.
Nope. Oh my god, fuse. Bruh. Where's this Diddy party over here, bro?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over here.
I should just trade. Yeah.
That's what I'm
You
doing.
know what, STB? You can shoot me, bro. You can shoot me.
That was an awful HE. 546? That's tragic.
546. Oh, yo, yo. What in the... What the freak, guys? What the freak? I don't
Oh,
remember
there you
ever
go.
saying
That's
that.
better.
Fire? What's this? Oh, shit. What is this, Yolo, bro?
So, we'll see who did more damage. The person with Rammer and 4k DPM, or the person with Kali and like 2700 DPM.
You've been mad quiet though, so I'm guessing you did a bit of it.
I think that any argument for Rammer after this game is going to be pointless.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you like not Yolo? Nice. Yolo into me.
Yeah, I'm going to say E100 is still goated.
Well, it's not the worst super heavy, but it's not good either. Just wait until you
Oh,
see some
7,300 damage would like a word with you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
You did 7.3 because I pushed.
Yeah, I'm not pushing. I no longer push on NA. I've learned my lesson from being the aggressive player.
Yeah.
See, I wait for you to push to the front, and then I just farm their readers. That's all I did. I just pushed behind them and farmed them. They were all on
Exactly,
you.
man.
Although
See
they were,
gameplay, bro.
it was pretty brain dead from that Contra card to just let me keep shooting him.
Yeah. Imagine flexing
VK90,
when you-
fine.
Imagine flexing like that, bro.
Imagine
When you are
meeting Rammer.
taking advantage of me pushing and actually playing like a human, yeah? And then claiming that NA is a difficult server. Bro, the game is teaching me how to farm like clan rewards at the moment.
That
Probably because I've never looked at this interface.
we haven't gotten a single
Really?
YOLO yet. I'm actually surprised.
Maybe because NA is not that bad. Who knows, man? Who
Nah,
knows?
NA's tragic. I will always stand by that.
Yeah.
You get Flossie in this VC and he'll fully vouch. Maybe it's because that battle he played was Noob MM. You know, that could be part of it.
Every NA server ever.
Oh, that game was actually Noob MM. It was under 5,500 battles for every player.
Different Bushka stream when. Bro, is
Yeah.
it like 2017 or something?
And Bushka also agrees that NA is the worst server. He's
Oh,
made like
okay.
4 videos now saying it's the worst.
Yeah, because now that the Russian server isn't part of the Blitz game, now everybody shits on the EU server. I remember when Russian server was still a thing, people always said that it was the easiest. Now it's EU.
Well,
Yeah, I
Russian
found a
server
few
was the
copium-
easiest. I averaged like 4,400 on Russia. That was with Noob MM, but still, I don't think I'd average 4,400 on NA
Russia
with
was the
Noob
same.
MM.
Like Russian top players were doing 4.3, EU top
Yeah.
players were also doing 4.3.
Well, I don't believe
Like,
anything I see from EU anymore after the exploits have been shown.
Well, now there's no exploits though.
No, yeah, there are. Well, no, there is still one. Now you can do the one with the 3 games in ratings and then go into pubs and get bots.
Isn't that
There's
not
always
patched?
something. They patched the other one. I don't remember what the other one was, but Canavro told me about it. He said they patched the one, and then he said there's already a new one they're doing with ratings. I said, wow, what a shocker. I don't understand why, if you're already skilled at the game, you need to rig your stats to pretend like you're better. Like, I don't understand it.
I don't even know if that's legit, honestly. If it was, you could see like crazy stats on Blitz stars.
There was like 4,500 average players.
Yeah, but
In
now
like
you don't
tanks
have
that
those
they
anymore.
shouldn't be averaging 4,500 in. Like Leopard, try hard, you know, throwaway win rate damage I can get, but like E100, nah.
But now you only have 2 4K players. in the last 30 days. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm getting spotted by the Panzerwagen. Yeah. That's not the best thing ever, to be fair.
I mean, in my
They
opinion,
had
it's
like
not that hard to do 4K. It just depends on what tanks you drive.
not that hard to do.
I think if you
Alright.
drive the right tanks and you're a skilled player, you can get 4K pretty easily. If you drive the
Of course,
wrong
with some
tanks, you
things it's
won't.
easier.
Yeah, like if you drive an E50M, I really don't think it's that challenging to 4K. If you drive an E100, you won't 4K. Like, there's a difference there. It doesn't matter how skilled you are, you will not 4K an E100 for 100 games. Unless you're, like,
Yeah.
rigging. Same for, like, 116 F3, you know, so. But
Back
an
in the day,
E50, easy.
there is a T95 here, acting like he's Jesus Christ.
He is.
What's his name? Battle Bears. Bear Grylls, bro. Bear Grylls of World of Tanks. Oh, Minus.
I think I'm just
They have a
gonna
camping ground.
drive over this.
Yeah, see? Can you like shoot him? This guy.
Who?
The
The
Kran
Kron,
in the
or?
back.
I mean, he basically dumped his clip at this point.
Wait, maybe he's trying to do the same thing that you did back in the day, huh?
No, I pushed the Kron.
Yeah.
I still stand by that.
That was justified, honestly.
It was. Anybody, but like, I didn't even push him. If you actually watch the replay, pushed him like 2 inches just so I could get up the ridge.
2 inches. I am very familiar with that, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
I know from memory what 2 inches look like. Smash like. I was going back, bro. What the hell?
Listen,
Very interesting guy.
I shouldn't be getting out 4Ks in my super heavies. What is this?
Man, Fuse, you are a giga chat, bro.
This is where my damage stops, though, because unfortunately I'm not fast enough to get anything else.
Yes, sir. Oh, Patton is there. Patton.
When is
Patton
the
is also
test
one of the
release?
best tanks.
It's tomorrow. I don't know what hour. I'm not, like, examining every second of Blitz.
Somebody said it's the middle of the day. But like, for you it's currently the middle of the day. For me it's like midnight, bro. It's
Yeah,
70
exactly.
hours.
Like, it doesn't help, so...
What's this guy doing, bro? I'm just gonna keep tracking him. I feel like I'm playing World of Tanks PC with the perma tracks.
It'll be more like that on Reforged if they don't do the crew skills right.
Yeah, honestly, again, I still like to gaslight myself and believe that they are not gonna remove the crew skills and the provisions. Realistically though, who knows?
I think
Man,
they're
this
gonna
guy is
remove them.
this guy is back in the chat. He says, "Hey, say hi to Droodles with like 5 S's for
Why
me."
doesn't he
Peter."
just go to my stream and say hi?
I don't know, man. His name is Azul C. Is this even a guy, man, or is this a girl? I don't even know, bro. I mean, it's NA, so it could be anything. Oh, wait,
Turn up
what?
the volume for the people you play with? No, Peter's pretty loud. I disagree with that.
Huh?
Somebody said you were too quiet, and that's just not the case. You're perfectly loud.
I don't know. I'm trying to keep it down, so I'm more quiet than usual. But
Yeah, but I
still be
can,
good.
like, I know, because I do so many videos, I have, like, the bars set perfectly for our volume. You're, like, the exact same loud as me. So, if you're too quiet, then I'm too quiet, and they can turn up their volume.
Yeah.
Yes, I will do the yo. Stop spamming, you poob. I don't understand the thought process of spamming. Like, I don't get it. Like, do you think you're gonna get rewarded for it?
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, I thought you asked something.
No, somebody was spamming in my chat, and I said, what's the reward? Like, what do you expect to get out of this?
Oh wow.
Well, I'm playing in the most fair and balanced tank.
Every 3 to 4 minutes. Oh wait, bro. Do you have ads on your streams?
Yes.
Oh,
Why? Did you
Yeah,
just
'cause
get
I
an
don't.
ad? Oh. Why wouldn't you put ads on your stream?
Because I'm always scared that something's gonna go wrong. Because if I say some diabolical shit, it's gonna like affect
Oh.
the eligibility and stuff.
Well, it's better than getting $0.
I've not made any money from streams so far.
Well then,
from ads
what's...
at least.
Well then, what would be the downside of putting on ads?
I don't know, to be honest.
Nah.
I was just asking because I didn't know if I was the only one or if I wasn't. What is this purple guy doing, bro? Isn't purple like a top clan here or something?
Purple used to be good. I'll put it like that. They're not good anymore.
Hello? Mexicano Blanco from the purple clan? Crazy. Oh, that was my mouse hitting my keyboard, guys. Smash back.
There you go. You know what's crazy though is we're still not winning this right now.
We are.
We should win this, but like the fact that our team is even down on tanks is tragic.
Oh, no. Oh, this guy's back. Hey, chill, chill. I need some help with this Mexicano Blanco or whatever.
I took the Hori out of the game.
Nice. Killed 2 mediums.
This was definitely one of the more interesting battles we've had so far.
Wait, you still have chat after you die on NA? Oh my god, man.
Yes, you do.
That's crazy.
Not that you're gonna use it.
Who knows? Rinoceronte, man. This guy is not a Peter viewer. He has no idea what he's doing. Should have seen my 25 Rinoceronte streams.
By the way, he has all 3 shells.
Which one?
The 57.
Ah. Shot me once. Okay, we really have to kill this guy at this point, man. Okay, I guess we're not going to.
I mean, if the 57 is gonna let me kill him, I'm going to.
Man, I'm playing like a monkey, bro.
Well, you can get the kill on him, because I'm on reload.
Yeah, but he probably isn't. Okay.
See?
Crazy.
Easy.
Crazy 2K, guys.
Come on, NA's easy to farm damage. I'm just too busy taking it all.
Super shadows are better than ads. True. Especially this
Yes,
month,
but
guys.
you can have both of them.
Yeah. Not sure how much I would make with ads, though.
Probably like, I don't know, $20 a stream.
What?
I don't know. I mean, if you get 1,000, 2,000 views on the stream, you might get 20, $15.
Yo, that's crazy, man. You won't use chat with no UA pros to curse at?
T22? Alright.
True. I'm gonna play budget T22 that's been nerfed to oblivion.
Nah, that tank's still goated. What do you mean nerfed?
Why would you play this when you have the T100 with better DPM and smaller profile?
Because that tank has turret armor and gun depression.
The 907?
Yeah. Have you looked at its turret armor? It's pretty good. It's
Compared
not like
to the 140,
amazing, but it's enough to get bounces haul down.
Sometimes. I mean,
I'd put the turret armor on the level of... what's another tank that is similar? I'd say I get as many bounces in that tank's turret as an E6.
I mean, to be fair, a little bit of armor is what you need. Like, if you remember the old 30B, like the good 30B,
Yeah.
it didn't
When-
have much
before
armor,
they
but
ruined
bounced
it.
a few shots. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think the 907's a very nice in-between, because it has the most camo for the mediums class.
And
And
for Russian mediums, it's definitely among the best.
Yeah, and it still
If
has
the-
Leopard 1 dispersion as well, so...
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't diss the 907 ever. I
No,
think the
if you believe me,
T100's
man.
good as well, though.
We're gonna pay taxes soon if it continues like that. Yeah. Let's go full time, guys. Until the game dies.
I'm just gonna keep doing GTA content.
Going full time for like 2 months and then going to
Oh
the gas
boy,
station.
2183s.
Gas station Peter, huh? What do you think, Chet? 6
Gas station, Peter? Yeah, it's where we're gonna be
Yeah.
living if Reforged comes out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Crazy, man.
I don't know if they're here.
Yeah, thank you guys for 6K by the way. It's actually crazy. I started a year ago. And this is World of Tanks Blitz, man. It's not like a Fortnite or some crazy popular game. 6K in a year, I'll take it. It's not like, not as impressive as Swatchman, for example, but I'm happy,
Most
man,
I ever went
honestly.
up was 10,000 in a month on Blitz.
When was that though?
When the channel took off, like when it first started.
That's like 2020, you know?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Man, in 2020 the Blitz community was like crazy. We had so many people making content in this game, man.
T22 guns, definitely getting me a little salty right now. There you go.
It's not that difficult to get you salty, to be fair.
No, but inaccurate guns annoy me a lot.
I don't really like the T22, honestly.
I mean, the tank's really good, it's just I don't like the gun on it that much.
Even though I would premium, I would cringe to see some propaganda between rounds. Yeah, you see? I'm putting you guys first. If desperate times are coming, I'm gonna enable ads on streams. How about that? If you see ads on these streams, you know something's wrong.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna deal anything this game.
Why? Just follow.
Mainly because of the fact I'm not getting much of a farm out.
Well, I'm gonna YOLO 183 and see what happens. That's how I play these days. I just make some play and hope for the
I
best.
just don't like the gun on this tank.
998,
Okay.
but on the bright side, I can farm him now.
I'm losing my mind a little bit right now, I won't lie.
You're full
I've
HP.
I've fired like
You're full
3.
HP.
What does that have to do with me
Full
losing my mind?
Because you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be YOLOing. Yeah, you see, just like this, man.
Yeah,
Where's the pussy ass gameplay?
well,
Oh, nice. You let him shoot me. Thank you.
I'm not full HP anymore, so I don't know.
Here am I.
I don't know if being full hit points is a negative indicator towards skill.
It doesn't matter, bro. As long as you have 1 HP, that's all you need. Oh, he's not looking at me, is he? Oh, he might be now.
It doesn't matter.
Buck Sniper 1. Buck Sniper.
No, the thing that was irritating me was I was shooting at the E3 hatch with HE, and he had like 20 health, and legitimately the gun missed the hatch like 3 times in a row.
That's an issue of skill, perhaps.
Definitely. T22 gun is failing, Droodles? Yeah, it is.
Bro, I love my chat. I love you guys, honestly.
Progetto 65, I already did the Progetto. Fine, I'll do it again. The Progetto game I played was pretty mid, so I'll give it another chance. Yeah, the better Progetto. Although I'd say they're on par. I think the car was a little better, but I think both are actually really, really good.
I would rather play the Progetto, probably.
If you told me I had to do, like, if you told me out of 100 games I had to, you know, average XYZ, I'd pick the Caro. But...
I would have picked it before they changed it.
Which part of the change?
The penetration nerf.
Oh, the premium, yeah.
Like,
but do you run Vents or Cali?
I run Vents now.
Okay, but that's just, see, that's just weird.
Why?
Because you get, like, 100 extra DPM.
Yeah, but it's better than getting 10 penetration with APCR.
Yeah, but you get, like, 15 AP, plus the shell normalization, that's 20, you don't even have to load gold.
Cap, man, like, Caro has no pen with AP.
What do you mean? It's got, like, 270 AP. No, it's more than 259, it's like 270 with Cali.
Wait, exit the game. Exit the game.
I'm gonna check on Blitzkit, so we don't have to exit queue. I would assume it has 250 base pen, because that's what most tier 10s have base.
No, it's 240, trust.
It is...
it's trash.
With Cali.
Cap, there is no chemistry.
It has 259, you are right.
See?
But, it's still 20 more mils of pen. Why would you want to have 240 standard?
what interaction does it change? You still cannot pen the mouse. You still
You can
cannot
pen the
pen like
mouse turret
IS7
cheeks.
easily.
259, you'll pen the mouse turret cheeks.
Not really. Like if it's completely flat, then oh shit. If it's completely flat, then maybe. But
Yeah,
otherwise,
but I mean, if it's shooting at you, then you're gonna be able to hit it in return.
and
But I
also
mean,
like,
why are you shooting at a mouse anyway, frontally?
I mean, cause heavy flank is the way to go, right?
Okay, but like the advantage you gain
Oh
with
my god.
your DPM is like nothing.
It is good, trust me. And it's not only the DPM, it's view range, accuracy, mobility a little bit.
Well,
It's like the same thing with the
as much
CS.
as I do
If
like vents, but I can't give up the pen.
you can trust me. It's like using calibrated on CS, literally the biggest waste of 200 DPM ever.
Yeah, but like it doesn't seem to affect my average damage. Like I still go pretty close to 4K in most tier 10 mediums.
Well, that's because
I
equipment doesn't
think
really
it's
matter
I
that
think it's
much.
really down to how you position your tank.
Yeah, that's why there's no like better choice.
Because
Unless
I
you have
play
AP and heat.
differently than you. You play, I don't know, but we definitely play different.
Yeah, yeah. We're absolutely dunking with rules for the G. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to present a different perspective, you know?
I mean, I don't know if he's dunking on me, but the problem is nobody ever changes their opinion.
I mean, many people listen to what they hear on YouTube, for example.
No,
So.
obviously my followers will listen to what I say, but your followers won't listen to what I say. They will only listen to what you say.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that's how people are in Blitz.
Just trying to say that on some tanks it doesn't really make sense to play with Kelly, because it doesn't change anything.
I mean, to me, 20 mils of standard pen is kind of huge in any tank.
Hmm?
And that's just
I mean,
one.
okay,
You have to
might
do
be
the
able to.
math. You're getting like 60 mils of total gained pen with AP, HE, and premium.
Yeah, but it's just numbers.
Like, for example, this game I did 5,000 damage. I don't think that the vents you're running gave you any more damage than me this battle. I
But
think
it's
it
okay
was,
then.
yeah, I did 5,300. So I think this game, it doesn't matter what equipment you use, it matters how you position your tank.
Yes, sir. I feel like looking at stats on paper is a big mistake sometimes, though.
I mean,
Because then you
the
could say
basic
a
math
bagger
I
is.
do is, at best, if you're running vents through a 7-minute battle, you're gaining 700 damage. If you were to shoot every single second, every single minute of the entire game being elapsed, you would get 700 more damage. Which just isn't enough for me to, like... It's just, if you actually do the math, it's such a negligent amount of damage you're getting.
Yeah, but you're busy doing math instead of actually looking at what's going on in the game.
What do you mean?
Like, in practice, DPM matters more on certain tanks, which is what I keep saying. Like on the CS, it makes more sense because uh, you have tungsten, you have adrenaline, and then you can
Mm-hmm.
just YOLO some people and win any 1v1, even against tanks like a KPZ or whatever,
But why wouldn't
even
you win
against the
that?
Leo,
Why wouldn't you win that 1v1 with Kali?
because you have less DPM and you give yourself less of a room for error.
Well, you
Like
have
if you fire,
170 less. Yeah, but here's the question, right? This is the debate that I always give people. You bounce one shot that you would have penned, or you load one gold shell that you would have fired AP with Kali, and you've lost your entire advantage. Let's say you're aiming at the front of a KPZ, right? I can reliably pen the KPZ with standard ammo in most tier 10s with Kali. You will load gold. Like if you're driving an STB, for example, you're going to load gold to fire at the KPZ turret. If you're
yeah,
running Kali, you can reliably pen it with standard. So, STB, not the best example because it barely loses damage when loading gold, but tanks that do lose damage loading gold, if you have to fire gold at a tank that previously would have been a pen with AP, you're actively losing that amount of damage that you would have gained.
well, I don't really think it happens that often though.
Maybe, but I don't know. I can tell you, especially for heavies, aiming it on the Type 71 lower plate is very troll if you're not running Kali on certain tanks. BZ-75 turret. If you're running Cali, you can pen a lot easier on the lower half of it.
Yeah, with heat.
You can
On
pen it with
tanks which
AP
have
on the lower half.
yeah, on tanks which have AP and heat, like an E6, I'm almost always gonna run Kelly as well. Even
But
on
even
tanks
like
like the FV215B,
even
because
the
of the hash
CS,
and
how much
stuff.
pen do you have standard with the CS? 248 AP.
Like
So if you're running Cali, you
248.
have 270. Like that's a big buff. That's 20 mils.
Yeah, I would use it if it had better premium as
Well,
well.
even the premium though, it brings your premium pen up by 15 millimeters.
Yeah,
So
but it
you
doesn't
go
matter. Like
from
it's
not being able to pen a mouse reliably to easily cutting through a mouse. 270
no,
270
it's from
APCR is not going to be enough to reliably pen a mouse.
it goes from 290 to 305, literally zero difference.
Oh wait, sorry, I was looking at it backwards. You definitely will not pen any 100 turret though with 290. It's impossible unless you hit that little bar.
Neither with 305.
305 you can pen it if it's not running enhanced. Okay. This is the NA YOLOs I was talking about. I've lost all of my health. I might actually die. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
This is the NA
Okay.
YOLOs I was talking about.
Where even is that guy?
He just YOLO'd right over the ridge. Nothing I could have done about it.
Or just like the T100? Wow.
Yep.
What should I even do now?
Well, realistically, I didn't realize you weren't with me. I mean, it's my fault, but I wasn't paying attention.
I guess we wait and see if they wanna push, which they probably don't.
Yeah, but like, personally, I don't usually find these YOLOs happening on EU to a point where you're dying within the first 20 seconds of the game.
Maybe not the first 20, but it usually happens a little bit later by some
Yeah.
autoloader, specifically TVPs, 50Ps, Progettos, Carlos.
I don't mind if it happens to me. I mind if it happens and there's nothing I can do to counter it. Like, if it's my skill that puts me in a position that I die in, it's my fault. But, like, that situation there, like, there's nothing I could have done that would have allowed me to get out of that. That's tragic.
Yeah.
We still might win this, though. Their team... Nah, never mind. I just watched our 268 kill himself. We'll just do a redo on this one.
It's not good. Right,
See,
this guy.
this is where having the extra shell in the Caro is definitely an advantage over the Progetto.
Yeah, I would have had to trade one more shot.
Yeah.
Does it matter though? Does it make a difference?
No, it's not.
Wait, M60 is still healthy.
Yeah, but the problem
183,
is they have that full health TVP. There's nothing you can do about that. I got really unlucky too. I fired 2 shots at the side of that E50 and both went low and hit him in the track.
I guess I could wait for them to maybe... Oh, what is that guy doing? Nothing good.
NA is a goated server, yeah.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah, see, the problem for me isn't, like, 9 out of the 10 games you play on NA are fine, but then you get 1 out of 10 and it's this, and then it just ruins your average damage.
I have to kill this T100 somehow. I have no idea where he is, but
Nice.
have to get rid of him. He's gonna be here somewhere.
You
But
think
he knows
that some of
Droodles,
these
so he
higher
goes for
skilled
it.
players would adapt to these YOLOing players? No. What do you mean adapt? You don't adapt to somebody YOLOing you. Unless you want to camp and spawn. Like,
What the hell is he doing, bro? Okay, now that is surprising.
our
Nice.
concept's about to lose all of his health. Yeah. Truly a skilled player.
Yeah, that isn't nice though. Okay, that's
It is
good.
winnable. If you don't get nuked by this 183.
Waiting for the last one. TVP is going away. I'm gonna take one shot
Well,
and then try to
Sussler.
help this guy.
I don't think you're going to be fast enough.
Yeah.
Rip. On EFK, on EU, I have an AFK teammate every game. Oh. Bruh,
Oh, bounce.
it's winnable. It's winnable again. That 183 is on the hill, by the way.
Up there.
He was last spotted right behind the M60.
I have to
So,
cross this though.
I don't know if he's going to climb up the hill, but that's where he was last spotted.
Probably waiting for me to peek this. I'll just take the corner, honestly. Best bet.
No, at least
I
it's
think it's gonna make it
encounter.
difficult.
Do you... You do outspot the TVP.
If I sit in this bush, you know.
I don't think
Sit
the
like
TVP
this.
is going to push.
Am I hidden?
Oh.
My god.
Ooh. That's a problem,
Why is
though,
he
because
there?
now the TVP knows where you are.
He's waiting for him.
Caro seems so slow. Yeah, it is pretty slow. Are you running gear oil?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I guess I get out of here. He's probably in this bush or here somewhere. Maybe in the middle. My other guess. Probably didn't spot me from there.
No, he
Okay.
didn't. However, time is definitely
I have
going to
1
be a
minute.
problem here. Yeah. I mean, the TVP is a one-shot, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, maybe you can get to mid-hill somehow.
Yeah, but I think that's probably gonna take too much time. Where's the TVP though?
I have no clue. I would assume he's behind the 183 or he's at mid.
Yeah.
Those are the only two spots. I mean, he could be flanking, but I highly doubt it.
We would have done that already, I think. Spotted question mark? Nope.
Well, at this point, I think you kind of have to go.
Yeah, I will.
Classic 183.
505 with hash. Yeah.
Yeah, he just splashed you in the upper.
Unlucky man.
Yep.
Running baby oil on my car.
Well, I'll try the 121B again, because that was tragic.
Didn't save me, unfortunately.
Man, I thought you were going to get like a 5k farm that game.
Nah. I had no idea what to do in this situation, man.
Yep.
Sometimes
Well, what
it
they
happens.
did, well, I should have looked, I didn't look where the team was driving. I should have gone to the other side of the hill, but I wasn't paying attention. But, the, TVP camped in the back, and then the E50 YOLO'd, so when I tried backing up, the TVP just clipped me.
You will see you fuse. Thank you, man.
What was that 183 shot? I mean, it's a 183 player. They always hit those shots.
I was trying to rely on the fact that he has the dispersion of my grandmother, but
No, the 183's got like, with refined now, like 0.34 dispersion.
yeah, but
No, it's
he was barely
0.33.
aimed in.
Yeah, but remember, it's a 40%er, so barely aimed in for a 40%er is like 100% accuracy.
Yeah. Yo, renamed user, thank you so much for the super chat, bro.
No,
Appreciate
let's
it, man.
try this
Yo,
again. Oh my
nice.
god, we're up against Mega Nut. Oh wait, sorry, Mega
Oh,
Line.
the TVP from the previous game is the bad chat in our team.
Ah,
Pretty
what a
sure.
shocker.
Oh wait, I'm playing E6.
I mean, they're Gosu players. I don't need to say anything else. Gosu players are the epitome of must YOLO.
Wait, are they between the range of like 55 to 65%?
They're between the
players?
range of not speaking English.
Oh, okay. I figured from the name.
Well, unfortunately, I literally can't do anything in this game, so
Now, if you can overpick like monkeys, though.
I'm gonna try and deal with that
Wait,
Fosh.
what are you playing? Oh,
1-2.
1-2.
I don't have the
Yeah.
gun depression. I literally can't do anything. Sometimes you're screwed by the maps.
Yeah. That's why I don't really like these Russian style mediums. To be fair, I always find myself playing the same tanks these days. Same, like, 5 tanks, which I find fun.
Oh, you're gonna get me, Fosh. Oh no, what will I ever do?
Peter, what the...
Oh, the mediums have decided I am the threat now.
Yeah, they saw the E6 on the hill. And they just went away, man.
That Sheridan just drove full speed into a 60 TP.
There isn't much for me to do here, guys.
Nope. Mines is one of those
Actually,
just meh maps.
I could take the hill. Definitely one of the worst ones for sure.
The problem is if you don't have turret armor or gun depression, you're screwed.
Yeah.
You usually need a
Or
mix of
both.
both. Yeah, exactly.
Preferably both. I am not gonna do any damage, but at least because I'm playing E6, we're gonna win the game, so that's
Nice.
what we're going for anyway.
Well, this game will be better than my last one, I'll say that. I'm at least gonna deal some damage.
How did I hit that? Oh, I guess it's because of the lag.
By the way, there's Sheridan and Balshation are both camping over here.
Wow. Dynamic light and gameplay, yes sir.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, gee. Oh my god.
Rip.
Wow, that was a fair game.
A Mega Lion showing his skill. Spawn camping in a freaking light tank. What are we doing, bro?
Oh, that's the CC guy.
Yeah. I'm telling you, NA, like, once you start getting into these games, I'm telling you, like, it's just, you get, like, a high damage battle, and then the next one you get is, like, 2K. And then you get, like, a decent game, and then 2K.
Real chess don't complain about the maps. Yeah. I complain about the map as well when I have a shit game.
Now, everybody's allowed to complain about maps. It's not our fault Wargaming can't balance the game.
If ever, Mice is the worst map in the game's position wise.
What is?
Definitely
Mines?
one of the worst. He says
Worst
Mice is
map.
the worst map.
There is no
positions-wise.
worst map. They're all awful. Port Bay is terrible. I hate Port Bay. It's tragic to play on. I hate Castilla. If you're in a super heavy on Castilla, you might as well just stop playing.
Yeah, but it's not the map's fault really, it's the meta's fault. Like,
No, it is the
super
map.
heavies
If
are
you look
trash
at
for-
Castilla, the one spawn is just flat better than the other because of the tank destroyer positions they get.
Which one?
The spawn that has that
I guess,
massive ridge line, you have so many more spots to shoot into the enemy. You can even shoot the enemy mediums on the other side of the castle when they poke. You can't do that on the other side in tank destroyers.
Yeah. But
It's
honestly,
not
you also
fair.
have good positions on the other side. You have the cringe hill.
There are.
You
The Kalabanov Hill's good, but that's only good late game. It's not, like, early game, it doesn't matter at all. I
It
just,
works mid game to late game.
yeah.
It's actually perfect against Yolo. Like, if somebody wants to Yolo you, you just go there. And they can't.
I would not be surprised if Megaline was, like, spawn camping again in his Balshation.
Backchat and VZ platoon. I would not be surprised if he YOLO'd me within the next 15
Well,
seconds.
I just got
randomly.
spotted, so... Oh, there you go. Now they're detected.
He's there. Ay, ay, ay.
This is one of those games
What's
where
up, Lusted?
I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything. Is the on move on the E6 bad? It's not bad, it's just not good. It's meh.
This is rather bad than good, honestly.
Yeah.
It's good when you are reversing, so the,
Really gun?
the
Bruh.
mechanic is actually working.
I got the Caro nuked by detecting him, but unfortunately that gave me, like, no damage.
I think they have a badger in the corner. They have something in the corner for sure.
They have an E4 in the back.
Yeah, E4 is close to the corner as well. It's like camping. E5 is here. These guys are like ChatGPT generated, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. Megaline already
Kings, what's up?
left and screwed his flank over.
Albertron. Hola?
I need to move
Hey,
up
hey,
a
hey.
bit. Really, Sheridan? You fired a frickin' heat shell into the 907? Couldn't have fired AP and killed him? Bruh.
What is that? E4 maybe?
The You must have lit him on fire.
No, I was trying to hit Mega Penis.
Oh.
Okay. Interesting shot. Yo, Dino, thank you so much for becoming a member for how many months? 9 months, man. One of the OGs for sure. Thank you, bro. Ready for some midnight zombie gameplay?
See,
That's what
this
we
is
asked
just another meh game.
for. Oh, we got like 2k, yeah, 2.5.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you just can't get the farms out on the server.
Yeah, but I'm not playing well either.
Yeah, but like, even if you were, you'd still have to average another like 1,000 over what you're doing to get the same as you are on EU.
Yeah. Last time I did like 3.5 even in Platoon.
Yeah. Well, you honestly, you don't do much different in Platoon to pubs, solo on NA. It depends, though. If you're driving 2 of the same tank, you'll do less damage. But, you know, if you're in a heavy and I'm in a medium, we didn't even shoot the same tanks that game. The major problem I find is just nobody drives heavies anymore. Like that game, they only had 2 heavies. It's all tank destroyers and mediums.
If it's heavies, it's usually like E6 and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
it's just I don't know why, but nobody drives heavies on NA. They all try to be cringe and copy the meta, so they drive like the most rat tanks possible. It's Bat Chat, E50, M48 Patton.
It's usually the same on EU. Like every once in a while, you get these games where there are like 2 EVA 100s or a VK72 and an EVA 100, but
Yeah,
not that
no,
often.
you don't even get super heavies anymore on NA. It's weird because the E100 used to be. Is the E100 still the most played? Let's see. Is it still the most played heavy in tier 10? It is. The E100 is the... No, wait, no. No, it's the 5th most played tier 10 now. The Kron is the 4th most played tier 10. And the Sheridan is still holding strong in 3rd.
I hate the Crown Wagon, bro. Honestly, if there's one tank in this game which deserves a nerf, it's probably the Crown.
Oh, it is, because... Well, Wargaming keeps changing it, but they refuse to nerf the one thing about the tank, which is its freaking turret armor. Nerf the turret. I want the turret to be strong, but I think it should be a mix between what it is currently and the Emil 2, to a point where if it's on flat ground, you'll pen it with Kali, and if it's using gun depression, then it'll be pretty hard to pen. But it should not be as strong as it is.
I feel like it was less cringe when it still had 3 seconds intro clip with less DPM.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because now it has 2,700 DPM, and its pen doesn't even matter. You just run Kali. Like, it doesn't make a difference.
It's still 250 or 350, sorry, which is
which is plenty to cut through an E100 turret, and that's the only thing that you'd really struggle with.
Fumbling with the shelter.
Oh, did he hatch me? Yeah, he did. This thing's hatch, I swear, is just a magnet.
Yeah. Armor-wise, it ain't that good, the VZ.
I'd say it's a solid...
Like the tank.
I'm just... it missed. That's tragic.
I think you're not just flanking this guy, honestly.
There you go. I just shot the E5 through its gun mantlet.
Okay, cringe wagon is there. I'm gonna YOLO.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm a YOLO.
You might regret that, but I'll watch.
Oh, Murat, look at the Murat, bro.
Oh, I just got 8 sheet for 1,200 poking.
I'm starting to regret it, guys.
And this is NA. You can't get away with pushing aggressive.
Minotauro is coming too, bro.
Yeah, I told you. You can't play aggressive on NA. You just get
Yeah,
YOLO.
but they have like 4 people on me.
Well, don't worry. I pushed up and I got shot by a 183.
Oh, we don't have HP. Okay.
Yep.
Ukranwagen mention. Yeah.
That Marat's probably gonna try and kill me.
Hello, Anger.
Oh, and the minnows over here. Truly spectacular. You gonna shoot him 183? Okay, good. He actually did.
Leo having DPM when it needs DPM? Yeah. Maybe. They were gonna nerf the DPM,
okay.
remember that. They wanted to nerf the Leo's DPM.
What, the Yo?
No, the Leo one.
Oh, yeah, I don't understand. The Leopard honestly does need a nerf. Every tank needs a DPM nerf. I don't understand why we're in a meta where everything gets like 2800 DPM. 2800 used to be like an insane amount for a heavy, and now it's average. Like, that's tragic.
Only DPM I have a problem with is autoloader DPM.
I just have a problem with it. What Wargaming did was they buffed single shots to have as much DPM as autoloaders instead of just nerfing the autoloaders. So now everything just... Like, name a heavy that legitimately has less than 2500 effective DPM.
Most super heavies, I guess. Maybe
Well,
not 2.5.
not the 100, not the mouse.
Yeah, but I don't really think there's a massive difference between the mouse is like 2.7 or whatever, and like 2.4, 2.5.
Yeah, but it is still 2.7. That's like saying there's not much of a difference between Kali and Rammer. There isn't. But it's... See?
DPM and Kelly.
But, the E100 is 2900. Mouse is 2750. VK90 is like 2500. So that one's pretty average DPM. VK72 is tungsten. But you look at like all the other heavies. Super Conk has almost 3k DPM now.
It's 3k flat with Rammer.
Yeah. Let me look on Blitzkit of all the tier 10 heavies. Kron used to have like 2200 DPM. It's now got 2700. The Yo has 3k and 2500, which is fine for both guns. Concept has 3k, E6 has 3200, E5 is 2800, 57 heavy is 2800. IS7 with tungsten, probably looking at 2800. IS4 has 2800, 777 has 3k, 260 has 3k, 215B has 3k, Super Conk has 3k, Chieftain Mark 6 has 3k, 113 has 3k. 5A has 3k, 50B has 3k, AMX M4 is 2800, Rhino 3k if you're using the shot, VZ 2700. Like, honestly, 80 to 90% of the tier 10 heavies have 3 to 2800. It's stupid.
Yep.
That's
Yet
the problem,
mediums
though.
are still the most dominant class, I think.
Oh, mediums are the most
How's
dominant
Minnow
right now.
bouncing?
Definitely.
I mean, Minnow's bouncing because this guy is actually good at the game. He's about to carry this shit.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
surprised
God.
we won this. Well, I mean, I'm not that surprised, to be fair. Oh, that's tragic. He should have fired HE.
Guys, we won this game because I Yolo'd in the ditch.
Yeah, you did the NA mistake. Remember last time you pushed in there and I was in my E100 and I said I don't like pushing down there and you were like it's fine. That's why. that is
Yeah.
that is why I don't like pushing down there because legit
Because I never,
you'll get YOLO'd.
I never do it on EU. So man, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm on autopilot. I had final exams today. I streamed once
Yeah.
already. I did
I had
everything today.
autopilot on that 121B game.
I am in monkey mode. But
I
I
didn't
think we're still
expect that
winning a lot,
NA
though,
is
aren't
so
we?
good, even better than what am I reading? Tweet
Honestly, I think
22
our
for
win
me,
rate is
clutch.
like probably 85, man.
Oh, we're doing fine. I can't check, I guess I'll look at Blitz stars on your account and let you know, because I can't
Yeah,
stat
that's what I'm
track.
doing right now too. 87.5.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, today I've probably been averaging close to 4K.
Even better than we did with Kura.
No,
Great.
I win a lot. Like, I usually sacrifice damage for winning. I usually try to go like 80%, 3,500. That's like the goal.
Solo or platoon?
Solo. If you like, I can go like I did the lion video where I went 4K, but I went like 67, 68% because the problem is on NA, if you only like if you try to farm 4K, what you end up having is the games are too far gone by the time you would be able to carry.
I mean, there's only so much you can do about winning more games solo anyway.
Yeah. Like this game, double TVP. Like, bruh, what else do I
Maybe we
need to
could
say?
deal with them. I mean,
We
had
can,
first
but
heavy
it's just
eight
cringe.
yeah.
It's just the definition of cringe. That's what the word is.
Yeah. Autoloader. Man, I had a name like I hate autoloader YOLO dogs a couple of months ago. Best name ever, man.
I still consider the TVP overpowered, honestly.
I think it's trash, but it's cringe.
It's trash, but like all you do is 3 clips and you're at 4K. That's all you gotta do.
I really don't think PvP is a 4K tank, to be honest.
I'll check my average in it. I will say though, on my previous press account, I was 40 games with 4,400 in it, which was insane.
What is this?
And welcome to NA.
Ooh, food is here, man. Okay,
Nice.
the food has penetrated me.
721, bruh, that's so lame.
Oi, oi, oi. Okay, this
I don't
ain't
even
gonna
know what
work,
to
Peter.
do here. The problem is my team's in my way.
Look, Nedlo. You could come up here, I think.
I want to shoot that E100. There you go.
Oh my god, my aim is chopped. Holy shit.
Nice.
Yeah, guys, this is Peter at midnight, bro.
Thank you for the donations, by the way, Inverted.
Now that's on a push from above. Interesting. Alright. Minus TVP.
Nice. E100's just kind of YOLOing.
Yeah.
Classic
Hopefully
NA player here. I'm telling you, the games just end too quick.
I mean, they had HP. They just
No,
didn't
they do.
take
It's just
advantage
steamrolls.
of
That's
it.
all it is. It's just steamroll after steamroll.
To be fair, they were playing in platoon, so it
Yeah.
also makes a difference.
I mean, I did alright. I'm at 3,300.
I'm at like, I don't even know, man, like 2k something. 2.8, man. I'm missing many
Ah,
shots because
tragic.
of ping today. Not sure why. Aim issue, bro, aim issue. Up to you, AMX.
Alright, I've got some tier 8 donations, so we'll have to do a couple tier 8 games.
Okay.
But that's fine.
Why do people just love to compare the servers
Did you
so
see
much?
that
Not
Wargaming
sure, bro.
is making tier 8s tier 9? Like some tier 8s tier 9?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make
Not
a
sure who
video on
came
that,
up
of
with that
course.
idea,
But
honestly.
T-34 is becoming a tier 9? Huh? What?
59 pattern in tier 9. Man.
Yeah, 59 pat. What the hell is it gonna have as a gun? Is it still gonna have a 225 alpha? Like,
220 alpha with 2 seconds reload, man.
man, they got absolutely steamrolled.
Oh, Bay, good evening, bro.
Let me see what I'm averaging so far.
Yeah, I don't know why people compare servers, man. If nobody brought up the topic, then I would probably never even talk about it, man. But somebody's always like coping.
Let's see.
Got a day of premium, guys. Crazy. EU
I
over
mean,
NA dog easy. Yeah, man.
I always just tell people if they want to talk about whatever server it is, they just have to do whatever the average damage is. Like, I remember, like, I'll be honest, I fully do think the NA server is the hardest to deal damage on. And, like, I've told people, I've said if you want to change my opinion on that, play 500 games on the NA server outside of NubMN in the same tank that you play 500 games on EU in, and then see what you average, win rate and damage-wise, and survival rate in. And then that's really the easiest way to do it. But
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
I remember I
I
had
would if I
Canavro.
could.
I had Canavro. We streamed on EU, and you know it was whatever. And then he came over to NA, and he averages like maybe 3,200 on EU, and he went 1,800 on NA, and then did another stream to redeem himself and did like 2,200.
Heh,
Tech Tree
former
M26
known as
Persian.
Xvic. Yeah,
Exevict
Real
is.
farms like
I don't know. I need to
it's a
see if
little.
he was abusing that glitch. I didn't actually look if his average damage went down after they patched it.
He has a YouTube channel.
Oh, does he?
I think he streams most games.
Let me see.
But he probably
Play,
didn't abuse it because he's clueless. He's like making posts about
Players
people doing
NA.
things which they never even did. So
Players
he
NA and then damage per battle. Let's see.
is streaming right now. Wait, is he? Hold on. He is in fact streaming at the moment.
Who
He's
is
been streaming for
Exavix? Is Exavix? Oh, he's Vanquisher, right? That's Exavix.
yeah, and he also has an account with like 25 eyes, like 25 eye letters.
Well, that account, he's actually not doing too well in 3671 average damage this month.
He's streaming right now as well. 59 games, 3.9, tier 9, tier 10.
Is that his barcode or Vanquisher account?
Let me see. Hold on. It's the eye.
Okay.
Barcode
Well,
or
I'm not
whatever.
gonna lie. You gotta agree it's a little sus that he's now averaging 3,600 on that account for 644 games in the last 30 days, as a player who averages over 4K normally.
What does he play though?
Let me see.
What should I play? That's the better question.
Most played, 57 heavy, Marat, TVP, Concept. I mean, they're not hard tanks to deal damage in. Bat Chat, 132-1, AMX M4, Caro. I don't know if he is taking advantage of anything or not, and I'm not going to sit here and accuse people, but I will say that
I don't think so.
he is
Out of all
one of the
people, he's probably
biggest
the last one to do it.
rats when it comes to playstyle. He will literally let his entire team die if it allows him to get more damage.
I know.
I draw, like, at the end of the day, the way I play Blitz is, like, obviously I'm gonna go for damage, but I'm never gonna purposefully hinder my team's capability. Because I feel like at that point you're not playing a game which is meant to be a team game. You're playing a solo game, which, like, yeah, Blitz teams suck, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna ever help them get better if you play like a selfish twat yourself.
Yeah.
So I try to do a mix. Like, obviously I'm always gonna damage farm, but I'm not gonna, like, ignore a one-shot TVP with a full clip that's about to kill my teammate when there's, like, a shot in front of me.
Worst thing that I sometimes do is to like block people at the end, like gun block them and shit.
Oh no, I do
Just
that
so I
too
can do the
sometimes.
last shot of them.
I'll be honest, I've done that time to time. If I'm at an insane amount of damage, I'll definitely do it. If I'm not at that much, I don't really care.
But apart from that, what else can you really do to like
If I'm gonna
purposefully
win a game, I'm
game
gonna
or
be a
whatever?
damage whore. Like, if I'm winning a battle, I don't care about my team. If I'm losing the game, then I care. And you can tell pretty quickly if you're winning or losing. Like, it's not one of those... Winning or losing a battle isn't one of those things where you need to be a rocket scientist. And then he
How do you
pulls
get a
out...
press
Okay.
account? Well, if you're Peter, you don't get a press account, first of all.
I'm surprised I have one.
Wait, are we? Oh, T92. I'ma shoot him once.
Yeah, I'm trying to take him
Double
out.
tap him. Wait, am I gonna be able to shoot it? Oh shit. Okay.
Well, you
I
got
want to
that
bring
shot.
53 TP, yeah.
53 TP's goated. This is a
It
loss,
is.
though. This is a instant loss.
Wait, I think. Okay, you take care of that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna try to
well,
take care of the
wow, you may
defender.
have cooked yourself.
Yeah, but like, what else can I do realistically?
Okay, I got a bounce. Nice.
I can reload one.
I might be able to help you if you can keep him in the open.
How much can he do with one clip? Bro, I'm literally hitting him for 0, man. Where's the screenshot, bro?
There. That's as much as I can help you. H-him in the side. Oh, that works too. I mean, it's definitely not going to be a win, but...
Problems the T95.
And the
Oh my God,
T77, that's full
T77.
health.
Okay, he bounced both. He is not exactly a very smart individual.
Okay, IS-5 just bounced me. This is winnable. I think, by the way, the T95 might be... Is he AFK? No, no, he's not AFK.
No,
He's in our
he's coming
spawn.
towards you. You
Yeah,
have
he's
to
in
kill
our
this guy.
spawn.
He might go for me, actually.
I don't think he's going to. He doesn't seem very smart.
Yeah, he bounced both, so...
Oh, great. I'm gonna have to deal with the 95. I don't have a choice. Oh, great. 709. That's it. I'm cooked.
Okay, you can
Oh,
try to take
never
it.
mind. I can't believe I high rolled that.
I'm gonna side scrape his ass. Okay,
Nice.
bounce ball for mist or whatever.
That was a carry and a half.
Nice.
We got really lucky that the T95, I high rolled him. Because, well, to be fair, he high rolled the hell out of me, so I deserved a high roll in return. But if I had average rolled that, we probably would have lost.
Speaking
53
of
TP
going
is
for
goated.
wins against going for damage, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Although I got kind of both in that game.
53 is so good, bro.
It is. It's because
Honestly,
you know the aiming time on the 53 TP is like it's 3.5 seconds, which is insanely quick for what it is.
it's 420 alpha, right?
Yeah, 420
With tungsten,
alpha.
I mean, it's
Yep.
like 500 or something.
Okay. Now I have to
Crazy.
do a Pershing battle. The tier
But to be
9
fair, that whole
tier 8,
line
tier
is
9,
really
tier
good.
10. It is. I think the 50 TP is better than most tier 10s. The tier 9.
Mm,
I love that tank.
it's got 460 alpha, good armor,
460 alpha. You literally
good
cannot pen
mobility,
the turret hull
tungsten.
down. And it's got gear oil.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a pretty insane tank.
From the tech tree, it's probably the best. Actually,
Tier for tier or in tier 9?
no, tier 9 heavy.
Okay, I was gonna say best, I was gonna say was probably like T29, but if we're talking about
Tier 9.
tier 9,
Conqueror is good, IS-8
I
is
think the
good.
T30 is still better. I don't think anything beats the T30 in tier 9.
Yeah, but if we're only looking at heavies.
If we're only looking at heavies, and are we talking about collectors or tech trees?
Tech tree heavies, tier 9.
Okay, so only tech tree tier 9 heavies. There's one Type 68 is honestly really good, I will say that. Well, you don't like the Type 68?
I never really played it, so I have
It's
no
got like
idea.
2600 DPM, 380 mils of heat, and it has the gun depression equipment plus super troll armor.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, man. My favorite is probably the
Conqueror is
50
goated
TP.
as well.
Conk is best tier 9 hands down. Kinda
Conk is
agree, man.
pretty frickin'
Really
goated.
good.
The gun it's the best tier 9 gun. Unfortunately, it's mounted on the worst hull. So, that's really the best way to describe it.
They kinda buffed it though, so it has some armor at least. It's still not
Um,
exactly good, but you can
I
bounce
think the
tier 8.
best tier 9 heavy though, it's either the 50 T tech tree, it's either the 50 TP or the M5 Yo for me. M5 Yo is broken as hell. Also, hi Cora. I just saw you were in stream chat. But I really do think M5 Yo is just so broken.
For me, it's probably Conk. Tier 9 heavy. Conk
Yeah,
and
I did a
50.
video on the Conqueror. I haven't posted it yet because I was dissing on the Chieftain Proto, and I did 2 games in the Conqueror, and both were 6,000 damage back to back. I was like, bruh.
Wow, top 1, bro. Crazy.
It's just a better 215B in my opinion. It's what the 215B could have been, a front-mounted turret, and it would have been so much better. They just had to put the turret on the back of the tank.
Can't have everything, I guess.
Yeah, I'm never allowed to be
Ooh, guys,
happy.
welcome. Peter 30% energy. Man, my energy right now is negative 30%.
What do you like
But
better,
it's okay. Chill
Chieftain
stream, man.
or 215B?
Chieftain or 2 and 5. I love both, man. Like, if I really had to pick. If I really had to pick, I would probably pick the FB, I think. But it depends on so many factors. Like, if I get heavy matchmaking, FB. If
The
I
only
get a
problem I
bunch of
have with the 2 and 5B is it falls apart really quickly. Like, you can be full health in that tank and just get permatracked and then not. Like,
yeah, but it has good top speed and it also has an amazing gun.
it does. Unfortunately, it
Old
has no
Chieftain.
reverse speed.
Man, old Chieftain.
I think
Don't even.
I think the current Chieftain's stronger than the old one, but I think the old Chieftain was more fun. Yeah. I mean, what?
That's crazy, bro.
I mean, there's definitely an argument for the older Chieftain being better when you're up against armored tanks, but you also can't deny 520 Hesh with tungsten is a little insane.
Yeah.
Like,
It is, if you get
when you
tungsten.
get
Otherwise, it's kind of lackluster, though.
when you get the ability to actually farm, it's insane. Because I did a replay of a chieftain battle where one of my friends did 9,500 in a 4-minute game. And he could have done
Wait,
10k. He ran out of time due to supremacy.
which map was that?
Normandy.
Hmm. I
He
remember
literally
watching
just
it, but
farmed. If you
I
get
don't
bad
remember the actual game.
players, chieftain will just farm.
So that you made a Leo video on Castilla, man, the guy played like ass cheeks.
Oh, I know, he did, he did. Honestly, I don't know if you saw the 268 one. That one was pretty tragic too.
I
I
don't
did
really
it.
think so.
There was a 268 video on what the
46.
map? Canal. I did it on Canal. I didn't play it, but somebody I got a replay. They did like 9,200 and played it really poor, but at the end of the day, super high damage games are luck based.
Yeah, wait, I need to buy a tier 9. What tier 9 could I buy? Oh, M46 pattern or Progetto heavy?
Progetto heavy. Progetto's goated.
Only problem is the... Oh, I don't have top engine. Yeah, I'm buying pattern.
Ah, the patent's so mid though.
It is. Wait, I need to sell something. I don't have credits. Hold on. What do I
Current
sell?
chieftain is
Lurba,
more
Yak
fun to
Tiger
play.
88 or Defender Mark 1?
Yag Tiger. Do not sell the defender.
Alright. We sell this.
Especially because,
Goodbye.
actually, is the defender a premium too? It might still be.
It is. You know
Yeah.
what? I'm buying Progetto, whatever. It's a heavy tank. It's easier to play with 200
And it's
ping.
better.
Yeah. I still like the pattern, but just because of nostalgia, honestly.
It's not a bad tank. It's got really good DPM. They buffed the hell out of it. It's got 2,900 DPM. It's
Tier 9
just the
pattern?
fact it has no turret armor, and it has no pen. Like, the premium pen on this tank is tragic. 278
It's like-
APCR? Like, what are you supposed to do with that?
Yeah. Wait,
That's
did you
with
gonna play the
Cali.
pattern?
What'd you say?
Were you gonna play the pattern?
I am in the pen.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah, because I couldn't
M46.
remember what tank you had selected.
And then after the M46, I have an M48,
Oh, okay.
which is like the most overpowered tier 10 medium. What do you think's
114
better,
SP2
E50M or M48?
Hmm. Usually E50M, I would say.
I don't know. You got gear oil on the patent.
Yeah, but E50M is still faster.
It is, but I like
feel
the.
like
I
you
just
can-
like the fact that you have an impenetrable turret in the M48.
Yeah. Well, Cupola is there. Sometimes you get
is.
bent through the Cupola literally every shot.
But if you told me, I don't know. I just feel like on NA, it's usually a lot better to drive a holding tank than a pushing tank. So I like to do the M48 patent. E50
I
is
like to play
just
both.
stupid though. The E50 is not even fun is the problem for me. Like there's no
I think it is,
challenge.
man.
What, you like the E50M?
Yeah.
Oh, I like the E50M. I'm the kind of player, I don't like driving tanks that defeat skill. Cause like it's like me, I could drive a Smasher every game and get like 95% win rate, but like it's just not fun for me to do that because I know that I'm not using my skill. I'm just bullying people. And that's how I look
I
at
like
the
that thing.
E50. Like it's fun for like 2 or 3 games, but I'd much rather drive like a Marat and like challenge myself and also drive a tank that has some cool mechanics than just, you know, ooga booga YOLO.
I like my OP tanks. Do not share on the number 1, bro. If I could play one tank for the rest of my life. Easy.
I missed when the VK72 was meta. VK72, I don't know why they nerfed its armor and the DPM at the same time. I don't understand that.
Because super heavies were too strong apparently.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. The
Yeah,
one
Bento
time they've
2.
been strong in Blitz's history. It definitely needed a nerf, it just didn't need that much of a nerf.
I never found the VK annoying to play against.
I didn't find it annoying to play against, but it was spammed in the NA comp scene, which was very cringe.
Can't wait for the Rhinoceronte nerf.
I don't think they will nerf it, honestly.
I hope so.
I don't think they will, because I think the average player is so bad that the statistics won't be shown as it overperforming.
The accuracy nerf was enough for me.
That's
That's how you nerf a tank though, you just nerf it a little bit, man. You still keep it playable, but just nerf it a little bit.
Yep.
Instead of nerfing it like the AMX 30B, like, what the hell?
The 30B didn't even need a nerf. That one doesn't even make sense. It was perfect. It was actually perfect. And then Wargaming said, nah, we're not allowed to have fun tanks up in here.
Yeah. Why am I turning so fast, bro? What is this, man? Is this a light tank or something?
I honestly think that the Progetto C50 is better than the Rhino.
What? Bro, hell on.
What?
I did not just hear that.
I mean, the Rhino is strong, but the Progetto has 1 more degree of gun depression. It has better premium pen, and it has better turret armor. Not better turret armor, but it's better tier for tier.
Bro, alright.
I mean, alright.
Alright,
How many
Droodles,
games do you have in
alright.
that tank in total?
What?
How many games do you have in that tank in total on all of your accounts?
Which one? The Rhino?
No, the tier 9.
Probably like 15.
Okay, opinion void.
Bruh.
You have to have more than 100 games to make a proper opinion.
Yeah, there is no word that this tank is better tier for tier, bro. Damn, man.
I'll have to check. No, actually, I can't check my average damage because I think I only played it on my press account, and that was the press account. Did you know Wargaming resets the press accounts?
I have no idea.
Yeah, they do. They reset my old press account, which really pissed me off because I had like a lot of tanks legit with 4K average on it, and then they just reset the press account. I was like, okay. But it's why I don't really care as much when I play on this account now, because there's no point in preserving stats if Wargaming's just going to remove them anyway.
Oh shit, am I dead?
Indeed
Nice
you
armor,
are.
Droodles. Clearly.
It's not my fault you died.
Nice armor, bro.
I'm definitely cooked here, but I'm going to try and farm him out as much as I can.
Wait, was I playing with the wrong gun? What the hell?
Yeah, which gun were you using?
Long ass gun. I did
Ah,
like,
okay.
I don't know.
Bro just insta-snaps. I mean, it's fine. I did 4K, but still.
I may have played with the wrong gun, actually.
So, in other words, massive skill issue. And you don't even have the engine on it. What is this person making opinions?
I have stock engine, stock tracks,
You
and then
can't be
some-
making fun of the tank.
some 105 gun.
The 105, bruh.
Wait, top one is 120.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
And it's, like, really good. It has 326 mils of heat. So, 370 with Kelly.
Hey, the more you know, man. Guys, today we learned something new. About the Progetto 66. Crazy, man.
The
See,
Progetto also has
they-
no turret weak spot when using gun depression.
Man, I pen this tank with every single shot.
Yeah, in tier 10s.
Yeah,
It's-
but tier 9s have the same pen, almost.
It has 327 millimeters at the weakest, and then at the turret, the edges are 416. So
Oh, so you need to be edging with this tank. Okay.
you need to run Cali to pen it. What do you mean? You did 3,200 with the stock gun. What are you complaining about? Oh wait, no, it's 2,900. I don't know where I saw 3,200. Still,
Oh
Not-
no, man, I was just pressing W. I was penning stuff, I was not really bouncing
Exactly.
anything. But I had no idea what I was doing, man.
all right. M48 pad.
Rhino's clearly the best tier 10 heavy because it's polyvalent.
I don't know what
And
I'd
what
say
that
is the
means?
best tier 10 heavy. I do know. I think I'd say it's the Super
Man.
Conqueror.
Oh my god.
What do you mean, oh my god?
I knew you were gonna say
Yeah,
something.
because it's broken as hell. What's wrong with the Super Conch?
How is it better than a Rhino?
Well, what's wrong with it? How is it worse? Tell me how it's worse than the Rhino.
It has worse gun handling for less alpha.
No, it doesn't have worse
premium.
gun handling. It has better on-movement dispersion and better base dispersion.
It feels worse.
Yeah, but it feels worse isn't an argument. That's wrong. Statistically, it's more
Why?
accurate.
Bro,
Feels worse is not an argument.
why?
Because everybody has different experiences in every single tank.
Why is it better to base everything on statistics, man? Like,
Because
does that mean
statistics are right and your opinion's wrong. It has
okay, then,
the best on-movement dispersion in tier 10 for a heavy. You cannot say the gun is poor feeling when it has the best on-move.
yeah, then the Badger is the best tank because it has
The
the most
Badger has
DPM.
terrible on-move. Awful on-move. It's like some of the worst on-move in tier 10. So there you can make an argument to the gun being poor on the Badger. You can't make an argument to the Super Conk gun being poor on move when it's not.
It feels like shit, man.
It might, but it's definitely not. In that argument is void. Maybe what's
Yeah.
the base dispersion of the Rhino? Let me see.
I have no idea, man. I just played the game and
0.275 and the Super Conk with refined gun 0.293. So it is less accurate, but the on move is much better.
yeah.
Okay, well, what other argument do you have?
Rhino has 2 shots.
All right.
Premium. Higher alpha.
Well,
Better armor.
Alpha's basically definitely not better armor.
Okay, not worse either.
I would say the armor on the Super Conk is more reliable because of the fact you can use it on flat ground. So it's definitely better armor.
Yeah.
You cannot use a Rhino on Middleburg Town reliably. You can use a Super Conk easy. You can't use a Rhino.
Side script with the Rhino?
You can, but you're not going to side scrape nearly as well as a Super Conk, and we both can agree on that.
I don't think so. Because the average player is very stupid, so
Yeah, but we're not the average player.
Yeah, but we are playing against the average player.
And then I would say that's just tragic. I would say the biggest advantage of the Super Conk is more DPM, more gun depression, and reactive armor.
More DPM on paper again.
Well,
realistically, you're never gonna use
realistically, you have about the same DPM. But the Super Conk also has hash. Yeah, we do. Super Conk has hash as well, though.
No, it doesn't, because they nerfed it.
No, it still has 90 mils. That's more than any other 120mm.
Yeah, but you can't pen IS-7 and shit anymore.
You can in the rear.
With 90?
Yeah, with 90 you can pen in the rear. Lower plate's only like 60.
Heh.
Yeah, IS-7's not that strong. You can't pen it in the sides, but there's not a tank with hash that can pen the IS-7s in the side.
Of course.
Any tank in the rear you can pen. But do you run Rammer or Kali?
I don't play the S-Kong, so nothing.
Well, this is a pretty tragic game.
S-Kong, bro.
I don't know, what do you guys think in chat? What do you think's better? Super Conk or Rhino?
Well, they're gonna agree with you, of course.
Well, what about your subs? Oh, great.
My subs?
525 max roll from the 121 into my tank.
My subs are sending school emojis in the chat.
As much as I like reactive armor, it's so useless when you can't actually use it. Like...
Wow, no shit, man.
That's why I always meme on it.
I've done 0 damage, by the way.
Brr. Well, I haven't done 0, but I've gotten... Oh, I'm spotted. Am I dead? I'm not dead yet.
Oi. Is he gonna kill you?
No. I'm in cover. Up.
Very critical hit, man.
Yeah, this is that average NA gameplay we got here.
No, it's the E5.
E5 is honestly goated.
Bro,
What do you mean, bro? How do you not like a tank that has turret armor and gun depression?
Bro, he's stuck in 2020 with the E5.
Let me see my E5 average damage after this game. That's like saying the Patton's bad. The E5 is just a heavy version of the Patton.
That's not the same, man. It's not even close.
You ate my shot, unfortunate.
Yeah. I like eating stuff. People are gonna peek me again.
Nah, he's looking at me.
As he should be.
Ah, that's tragic. I mean, it's fine, because you better carry this. This better be the carry.
These guys are on life support. They have like.
Yeah, but you're still gonna lose 700
Oh,
health, so... I think you're on life support.
Speaking of.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
but
the
wait,
patent again, because this was a pretty lame battle.
Yeah, filled with skill issues.
Come on, E100, don't... Okay, good, E100 hit it.
3 HP, man. E5 kinda mid, bruh. Yeah. E5 wouldn't be mid if it had like 15 reward speed.
Nah, E5 isn't mid. E5 is definitely strong.
No, because it has no fear factor. Like, people are gonna YOLO you like there's no tomorrow.
Well, the Concept 1B doesn't have fear factor, but the Concept is still one of the strongest tier 10s.
Yeah, but it has more DPM.
Not really. It's only about 150 more.
Yeah, but it's still a lot.
Well, it hasn't been affecting us this session.
Yeah, because we're playing in platoon, man. We're not going full damage, man. Yo, Hyder, thanks so much for the $10 million.
The $10 million. He is in... I would go wide. Wide spawn. Because right now,
Where?
he is in their spawn. Right?
Oh, maybe he's in the ditch, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, or some... clinch on
But if
position.
you... Well, you might be able to get this off. Maybe not.
Wait, maybe blind? Blind of the century? Ah, missed.
I mean, you can just... I'd go wide into the spawn. And stay
Into
hull
their
down.
spawn.
Yeah. I mean,
Guess
as long
we'll
as he
try that.
can't close the gap on you, you should be fine. You just gotta make sure you don't get outspotted.
This?
Oh, there you go. Maybe face hug him when he tries driving over.
Yeah, that's my only chance. Probably gonna try to do it.
You can track him as well when he comes over, maybe.
I'd have to do damage with the same shot though.
By the way, you have more gun depression over the front than the side.
Yeah, I know. 1 degree.
Uh-oh. Now it's cooked.
Nah, trust me, bro. F.
Rip. To be fair, there wasn't much we could have done in that game for the first half of it.
Well, I should have won this easily.
Alright, I'm gonna give the patent another chance, because that game was boring.
Gotta lose a couple of games, man, here and there.
Oh wait, let me see my E5 average damage.
Thanks again, man, for the
3,600.
super chat.
What was I gonna... Oh yeah, I'm 48, that's right. Now I have to do a VK100.
OG, are you having fun? Honest question.
Both are very good tanks, but Super Conk is more reliable. If Rhino had more gun
How?
depression, I would prefer it.
Nah, man, you guys are tweaking.
After going
They-
against a comp player in a 1v1 who was in the Rhino, I think Super Conk has more reliability. I'm telling you, Super Conk's just... Everybody's saying Super Conk's better.
Yeah, because it's your chat. Of course they're gonna.
Grand
listen to you.
McLegend said the Rhino's better, so you got an EU player on your
Crazy.
side.
Man, I've never had a session with less than 4k average in the Rhino. Over 700 games.
Yeah, but you have to remember that damage isn't the most important stat, it's winning.
What did you just say?
It's... Alright, well here's a question for you. Would you rather be on the baseball team that won the Grand Series, or whatever the hell they call it? I don't know whatever they call, right? Would you rather be on the baseball team that won the series, or get the most home runs and lose the series? I'd personally
weird.
rather win the series. It's the same thing in
But
Blitz,
this is
right?
World of Things Blitz, man. It's
Okay, well, would you
single-player game.
rather be on the comp team where you deal more damage and lose, or be on the comp team that you deal less damage and win?
Man, it's randoms. It's World of Things Blitz randoms.
Yeah, but
These-
like win
these
rate
make no
is
sense.
an equally important stat. If you're going 50% win rate and 8,000 average damage, you're dog shit. Because at the end of the day, you're not doing anything for your team. You're just sitting there and soaking up the damage.
Win rate says nothing about the reliability of a certain tank.
It does though, because if you're winning more, then you're influencing the battles more. If you're dealing damage, you're not influencing anything. You're just farming. Damage is a
Jesus.
is a stat based off of your own farm. Win rate is a stat based off of how you can work with your team. So I would definitely, like, if you told me I could either have 90% win rate every single session or 5k average damage, I'd pick win rate every day of the week. Because
Good
at the
for
end of the
you, I
day,
guess.
if you have 90% win rate, you literally are winning more than any other player. Like, you can get a player that's averaging 4k, but if they're 60 to 70% win rate, they could never achieve 90% solo. Like, think about it. It's possible to achieve 5k average damage if you, you know, did everything right. It's not really possible to achieve a 90% win rate.
5k average damage. Wow.
Why did we leave the hill?
You don't need the heal.
Well,
See?
the problem is I'm not paying attention. I was too busy yapping.
Because you're yapping about bullshit, man. Still makes no sense though. Like, how can you judge a tank's reliability by win rate? Like, of course, some tanks, like the concept, are gonna be easier to get like 80% win rate in because of the
Which
playstyle.
then it means it's a better tank. What's the
For
number
winning,
one stat that shows up when you look at a player's account? Win rate. I don't scroll to find their average damage in each individual tank. I look at the win rate, and I'm like, hey, if this player's under 70%, they're dog shit.
well, that's you.
Yeah.
Only thing I look at ever is average damage. Because if you
Well,
play solo, that's the only thing you can influence.
well, if that's the case, then we wouldn't be sitting at 80% win rate to 70% on our tier 10s.
Yeah, but that's the limit at which you can influence your win rate.
Well, my concept 1B had the highest win rate in the entire game when I had it on my main account for 100 games. It was 92% for 100 battles. And,
Solo?
yes, solo.
Yeah, see? The concept is the best thing for winning. I have like 80%.
No, it was the
with
highest
concept.
win rate in the entire game, though. So, personally,
Okay.
like, having the highest average damage in the tank is cool, but being able to say that I've won more in this tank compared to any other player who's ever played in it is pretty cool. You can always increase your average damage. You can't really increase your win rate.
Yeah, because there's a limit.
But, like,
There's
on this
also a limit to
account, I'm
average damage, I guess.
76% win rate.
What?
I don't know, what do you guys think is more important in chat? Do you think win rate or average damage is more important?
Oh my god, bro. Of
What?
course they're gonna say win rate, because it's your chat.
Well, win rate's a harder skill to obtain. Damage isn't hard. That's the difference.
Yeah, damage definitely not hard.
I mean, averaging
Wow.
3k isn't that hard, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but it's 3k, man.
Yeah, but you have to remember that, like, there's a very small portion of the Blitz player base that can average over 3k damage.
I
Very
know.
small. And even 4k, you have to actively be trying to do 4k, like try harding when you want to do that. It's not like a thing that's commonly occurring unless you're, you know, spending every second paying attention to the battle.
Yeah, but that shows your skill the most, in my opinion, still. Your ability to actually pay attention for that long.
I think if you tried hard enough, you could get 90% win rate solo.
I don't think
Not in
so.
every tank, but I think if you drove an E50M, you could get 90% win rate.
Nah, man, 90%, come on.
Let me see my E50. I don't have enough games in my E50.
You can get 90% sessions, but not over like 100 games.
My E50 only has 9 battles. Let's see, my highest win rate tank for... Problem is, I don't have enough games on this account. My 116 F3 has 30 games with an 87%. That's tragic.
Wow. Crazy.
My Badger is 25 games with the... I don't have enough battles on this account to really look at win rate, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Most of them are dispersed on this account.
Solo win rate limit is like 75%, something like 72 is more realistic, and with some tanks you can get like 80. But that's
Oh,
it,
I
'cause
usually sit
that's...
at like 75 to 80 solo.
Wow.
But that's the
Guess you're...
difference, because you go for damage, I go for wins. So it is a difference. Like, It's a stat that affects oh yeah, VK 100. Like if you go for damage, you will not win as much. Like it's just a fact because there are many opportunities when you're going for damage that you could have gone for a tank that's a bigger threat and you went for the damage instead. Like pretend you have two tanks in front of you. You have an HE on an AFK or you have a clearing shot on a tank that's 20 health. You're going to go for the HE. I'm going to go for the HE. But that one-shot tank could potentially kill one of your teammates and cause a domino effect and lose you the battle. Just that one action there can cause an entire game to lose. Especially if it's like a 20 health 183 and you're like, oh, I'll kill him after I shoot the AFK. Sure, maybe you'll kill him, but if that 183 shoots your teammate and that teammate was fighting somebody else and now that player gets to live because of that, you cause this huge domino effect where you lose the battle because you decided to go for the damage. You
Yeah,
know what
but
I
the
mean?
reason why I still go for damage is because it doesn't make that significant of a win rate difference.
I mean, maybe not, but I usually try to get a mix of both. If you're getting too high damage, you'll see because your win rate won't be correspondent. And if you're getting too high win rate, then you're... I mean, I don't think there's a problem with too high win rate because, I mean, all you're doing is saying you're helping your team. But if you're averaging... Pretend you're averaging like 4K average, but you're like 55%, right? Like, you can very clearly say, okay, this player's a douchebag. He's going out of his way to only farm damage. He's not helping anybody on his team. That's all he's doing every game. If you see a player that's 80% win rate and 2,500 average damage, you can't really criticize them. I mean, you can say their average damage is low, but, like, if they're winning their games and they're helping their team, there's really no criticism you can make against them. Like, they're not doing anything wrong.
Okay, but it's so unrealistic though. Like if you do 4K average, you're gonna have at least 70% win rate. Which
Yeah,
you
but you
cannot
might
complain
not have
about
80.
everybody who has
I don't think you'll have
win rate.
80% if you're going 4K, reliably. Where,
Yeah, but
like, this account,
honestly,
solo, I'm averaging 76%.
yeah, okay, but you don't play full tier 10, do you?
This account, I would say 9 out of the 10 games played are tier 10.
Hmm.
But I mean, even if it's not tier 10, like, it's still the same circumstance.
Of course, it's good win rate.
I saw Jen said something, but I didn't read what he said. I'll read what you said in a moment, Jen. What's the point of average damage if your team just throw away the game? I don't know. I just think you want to mix. If you're too high in either stat, it's going to show on your overall performance. And there's not a problem with it. It just depends on what type of player you want to be.
Yeah. You could try hard for win rate, but honestly, if I try hard it for win rate, not giving a shit about average damage, only played like the best tanks and stuff, I would not get a significantly higher win rate.
What's your current win rate in like tier 10 30 day?
30 days probably like 72 right now. It's probably
Okay.
the worst it has been for a long time.
I mean,
Normally it's more like
I don't really try for
70
either
or
on the press
75.
account. Like you've seen me play today, I'm just kind of chilling. But I could probably go like close to 80% solo.
Yeah.
Depending on which tank. Like I'm not gonna go 80% in a one. Well, I got 86% in a 116, but that's more luck than skill. But
Some trash tanks are actually decent for win rate, like the 114, because with the 114 you can actually make your team push because you have HP.
I do like the 1-4. It's better now that they buff the turret. It's unfortunate that it doesn't have the DPM, but the whole point of a heavy is not really to deal damage. It's more to be an HP shield for your team.
Of course, that's how you win games, man, by playing heavy tank, which allows you to play aggressive.
But mediums you can definitely win more in. So it's also
Yeah, in aggressive mediums, once
yeah,
again.
definitely.
E50M. Hello.
Even in passive mediums, you can win more in a leopard than you can most heavies.
I kinda love that, to be honest.
Get jumped on. Hello, Clayton. I saw
What
that
do
you
I get with
messaged
the
me.
Leo? Let's see what I get with the Leo.
What did Jen say?
50 games, 64%.
All of its
Yeah,
important
Leo.
average damage, kills per battle, survival rate, win rate. Yeah, I agree, Jet.
Exactly. Like this is a dead-ended argument anyway, because somebody who plays for damage is never gonna convince somebody
Well,
who
I
plays
just
for
think
win rate that
the whole point of any
opposite
game is to
opinion is
win,
better.
so I would consider winning to be the most important out of all of them. Because
Yeah, that's where we're different.
the only the difference between win rate and damage is one is a solo stat, one is a team stat. One says you're playing the game for yourself. One says you're playing the game for the team. And
Yeah,
I feel like World of Tanks Blitz is not meant to be a solo game. It isn't. It's meant to be a team game. So looking at a stat which is meant to be solo in a team-based game is itself contradictory.
of course.
So I think that is really as simple as my argument would get for win rate.
Yeah, like
All
of
right,
course,
we can do tier 10 again.
theoretically, it is a team-based game, which it is, obviously.
Well, yeah, it's definitely team-based. Like, if you don't support your team, you will lose. Like,
The way you
it's...
play it is entirely up to you. Then again, I don't think that playing for damage is gonna decrease your win rate. I just don't really think it's true, because there are times when I have like 77%, 74, 75. Of course, it fluctuates more because I focus on damage, so obviously it's
Let me look at
more
my,
likely for it to be low,
let me look at my main account
but
average win
not
rate.
that big of a difference still.
Ah, crap, I don't remember my main account name. It's like player 5, 6? Yeah, there it is. I always forget what it is. I've only played 25 games. Yeah, it's not enough battles. Oh my god, I forgot I played the 268 version 4 for 84 games. That was tragic. I'm ranked number 1 in the V4 because nobody in their right mind would ever play that pile of trash right now. Have you played the V4 recently? It's pretty awful. Oh, did I lose Peter, guys? Oh no, he's muted, I see.
Oh, sorry. I played like one game in the V4 recently. I have like 15 or 16 or something games overall.
Should I restore E6, T22, or Object 260? It's either go for the E6 or the T22. I mean, if you want mobility, go for the T22. If you want still mobility, but a little bit less, more of a heavy tank playstyle, go for the E6.
Just abuse the E6 until they nerf it, man.
Yeah. I don't even know if they will nerf it. They're not doing any balance changes to tier 10 until Reforged comes out. That's what they've said,
Yeah.
so still another 6-7 months, realistically.
Will I keep grinding the STB line and buy the tier 9 American medium? Honestly, in tier 9 the Type 61 is better than the
Type 61's
46.
kind of goated.
I love it, it's my favorite tier 9. So good. And it still has the STB's old AP shell premium.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, the pen.
Like they literally have the same DPM, same pen, everything. It's just the armor.
Yeah, that is a
Type
big
doesn't have-
downside though.
Yeah. Type is more like a Leo PPA than an STP. But I love it, it's literally my playstyle. Leo, CS, tanks like these, or the AMX30. So good.
PK90's down low. Interesting. I don't want
I'm
to
sure
push
I'm gonna
low.
get the V4 200 games eventually. You wanna push low?
Nah, there's a Kron here is the problem.
Yeah. I could try to help with him actually. They have TDs, but
And as you know, the Kron is the biggest cringe. Oh, I hatched him. He only has one
Nice.
shell left.
okay, now I'm going back to the VK because I baited him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up too.
I have some tanks which I need to get 200 games, but they are just so boring. Like AMX M4 heavy. I hate that tank, it's so cringe.
I hate the AMX M4 as well. I can't pen him anywhere.
Oh, Chieftain, yeah.
Yeah, but like, watch this. I've solved
You
the
can't
pen.
pen him
Oh,
though.
well. That is tragic. I will agree there. The nerf to the accuracy is tragic.
They just nerfed the aiming time, not the accuracy.
Well, that is accuracy. Aiming
Did they
time
nerf
is
the
a crucial
dispersion?
part
Oh,
of
no.
accuracy.
Oh, I bounced that, but what the hell? VK, pushing.
Yep.
Yo, this is the slowest game on Normandy I've ever seen, man. Crazy.
Good. I'd rather have it than a fast game.
Yeah. Ooh, sorry, Patton. My bad, bro.
That Kron is gonna be a pain. I don't want to block you. I'll let you deal with him.
Good. I should be... Okay, Yolo's gonna help. Taking the cheat from Tiny aim time if? Yeah. It's not very noticeable, honestly.
Yeah, it's
Chief gun is still
definitely
good.
noticeable.
Maybe
It's not a
little bit,
huge
but-
amount. Well, I can tell you it's noticeable because I used to call the Chieftain the best gun in tier 10. I used to love the gun so much. Okay, 183 just HEs me for 420, bruh.
Sometimes you notice it a little bit. But Chief gun is still good. Overall.
Bro,
Although
Patton,
it is-
move. Where are we go? What is this Patton doing? Move. Are we gonna drive in front of me? No. Okay, good. That guy's taken out.
I
Yeah,
should
he
have
shot
blinded
me
that
too.
bush.
I don't really know what to do here. I can't reliably hit the 4005.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to go for this type, but never mind.
The problem is I have a damaged gun, so I can't really hit anything.
I'll try to blind the bush. I'm sure they're gonna be there. Just keep blinding it,
Oh, I had
honestly.
HE. Oops. I did get spotted.
Oh, he was on the far left.
I literally, I can't hit anything. Oh,
Oh shit, he's coming.
come on, Grill. Come on. Okay, thank God. I can't hit anything for... Well, now I can, because I just got my gun repaired, but I was literally sitting on, like, 8 dispersion. Is Reforged test out? It will be out tomorrow. Okay, I am spotted. Problem is, I literally, like, that 183 can hit me anywhere, and I will literally die. It's so stupid. Alright.
Just don't get spotted easy. Can they even spot you from there?
No, they cannot. I mean, the Grill... I think I hit him once. He had 1,400 health before.
Yeah. I don't think I blinded him ever.
What? Oh my god, I hit that stupid box. That's tragic. And then he's gonna jump down. That's so lame. I can't believe I hit that box. What the...
Grilla got this stuff.
Unfortunate.
Nice.
Oh well, I'll take a win. He should be completely behind a paywall. What? What? What am I reading? What?
Oh man, let's play like 1 or 2 more. Because it's really getting late here, man.
Oh, good.
I mean, we've been here for 2 hours and 19 minutes. That's pretty nice. That's a nice, lengthy stream. Lengthy as we like it around here, man.
Nice girthy stream. Alright.
Okay, what are we
let me
playing?
play in a tank that I know you'll hate, but I like.
Rhino only stream after this. Hey, you can be sure, bro.
Rhino only. At the end of the day, I know you're gonna disagree with this, but I still think the Kron's better than the Rhino.
As in more reliable or better in what way?
I just think it's a easier tank to win and deal damage in. You might not get 4K, but you'll get close to it, and you'll win every single game.
Win for sure.
Yeah.
Kron is
My
par
Kron
with
on
the
NA has 78% win rate for 1,200 battles with 3,600 average damage. And that's kind of crazy, judging that, like, that's 1,200 games or whatever. That was when it first got released to now. So,
Kron has always been good for win rate.
It's just
because of
broken.
the playstyle.
it's just... And they keep buffing it. 2,700 DPM now. I don't use the DPM. I dump the clip because, like, who cares? But, like, if I did use it for DPM, it's got the same as the Rhino. Actually, it does more.
Maybe a little bit.
I think the Rhino's, what, 2,600? The Kron's got 2,780 if you're running vents. I wouldn't, but you could if you really wanted to
Yeah, on
do
the
it.
Kron you really need the pen though.
Yeah. Well,
Because
I run
otherwise the
Kali
kit
on
is
every
useless.
tank anyway. I did an experiment. I did Rammer only for a month, and then I compared it to Kali only, and it just wasn't enough of a difference for me because my playstyle has been shaped around calibrated. So I put my tank in spots that I'm not able to work without Kali. Like I'll go up against an E100 and you'll be in a super conk with Rammer, and then you just can't pen it, and you're like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, if you just try to like fight it head on.
Yeah.
But then you decide to go medium side the USTRV, which I'm sure is gonna be really nice with calibrated.
I mean, all they have
Hey,
is a
do you,
Sheridan and a Skoda
do you have
T50.
calibrated on the STRV?
I run Kali on everything.
Right.
Listen, if Rammer was that big of an advantage, you'd be averaging like 1,000 more than me these games.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Well, I'm not
Oh, I was
even
spotted.
playing well.
Neither am I.
Oh yeah.
I've literally been chatting with you for 90% of it. It's not like either of us are tryharding.
I know.
Come on,
I don't
Fosh.
really think an EU player is
Yes.
ever gonna do more damage on NA than an NA player.
But I thought there was no difference between the servers.
Apart from the ping,
No.
which still means that I'm missing more
I
shots than
can't
I
help
should
that.
be. Huh? Gotcha, bitch.
What? The ping? I mean, I do fine on EU with the ping.
Oh yeah. Hmm. Oh, what is that?
Oh.
Oh, good luck farming him, I guess.
That Sheridan just penned me with... I mean, I'm not going to get any damage because I'm going to waste
Wait,
my
is
whole
he not
game.
AFK?
No. No. So,
Oh.
in other words, I'm going to chase him the entire game for like 2 damage.
Okay,
But
have fun.
it's better taking him out of the game than not.
Oh, I love this tank, man. It's so good.
I just
Anytime
like
I
how
want
the
to play this
Sheridan
game,
just doesn't
I just
bounce
play
you.
this.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. I bounced the rear of the Sheridan's turrets. That makes sense. Mmm.
Nice 1v1.
He's not good. He's just wasting my time.
Oh, yeah.
297.
Oh,
Wow, great job there, Sheridan. That was truly incredible. F you.
nice work, heavy tanks.
Let me hit that guy with an L.
Oh, I don't have that chat enabled. God.
Alright.
Free.
Heading
I
back to
remember when
civilization.
you know what? I'm just gonna take it down. Fuck it. Cingolo Corpito. 2.5k damage. Right.
You know, I would have expected you to deal more than me, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just running around like a monkey, bro. It's like 2017 gameplay right
That
here.
was me. I YOLO'd the Sheridan. I didn't do much, though. I did like maybe 2,300. I didn't do much. There's not much you can do. I mean, I could have ignored the Sheridan, but it's whatever.
I should have gone heavy side.
Yeah, you probably could have gone heavy side.
Ah.
Stridsvan's just basically a medium. I'll give the Stridsvan one more chance.
Let's play one more. Like, can be the last one.
Also,
for me.
Token, he can't do double mouse anyway because he doesn't have it, so I'll just do the mouse
Yeah.
solo.
Unfortunately, I don't.
Thank you for the donation, though. I'm gonna add up my average damage after this game. I'm interested to see what I'm doing. I hate that you can't stat track on press accounts. It's really annoying.
Yeah, go sleep, my friend. Yeah, I will, man.
Imagine sleeping.
midnight.
To be fair, I was only
Okay.
up till like 2 a.m. yesterday.
Double mouse or any. Yo, token, thank you so much. Well, I guess any is gonna be this. I don't have the mouse here. I could play it on EU.
Lemons.
I could play tomorrow on EU if you would like. Or maybe not tomorrow, but like Friday. Depends on when I stream next.
Ultra Test 1 is
Thank you,
an
though.
eye-opener for the times we're in.
Appreciate it,
It's
token.
tokens the
Token of
goat.
my appreciation.
Yeah, what did I keep forgetting. I made a video on like the best tier 10 heavy, and the Super Conk was one. I'm trying to remember what the other video I did was on.
Oh my god.
Because you'll probably not like that opinion, but I'm trying to figure out what it was.
You kept saying that the AMX M4 was the best heavy.
Um,
Last
I
time you
do.
said the 777 is the best heavy.
Yeah, that's what it was. 777. That's what I did the video on.
Crazy. Yeah, take a break.
AMX
I
M4
will.
is one of the best heavies. It's just it pisses me off. I can't deny that it's a good tank though. It's really irritating to drive.
Hydra, thank you, bro. Messages are getting more unhinged every single time.
Yeah, I have a
Tell
feeling
Droodles
you
to
have the
stop
same
talking.
opinion as me on the AMX M4.
AMX is good, but it's just
Yeah,
cringe to play. Because
yeah,
the gun is ass.
it's incredibly cringe. But it's still in a good player's hands, a pain in the frickin' ass to deal with.
Yeah, that's for sure. Tell Droodles to stop talking. What do you think that's gonna do, huh?
Yeah, then you're
It's
gonna
like
have
telling my mom
two
to
people
stop
not
talking.
speaking.
Yeah, average introverted conversation.
The whole point of a live stream is so that you hear the yap.
Yeah, you are really good at that, man. That's for sure.
Well, that's why I've got 110k subs.
Yeah. Why can I not run the Hori with AP?
Probably because you're not running Cali.
No, I must be running Kelly. I run this tank with Kelly. Normally.
No.
Pilota Ferito. Oh, there we go. My favorite voice line.
I could have shot that Hori, but whatever.
I'm a Yolo this guy.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to run into. Oh, great, I'm dead. Their whole team just appeared out of nowhere.
Crazy.
Yep.
Oh wait, he went back to spawn. Alright.
It would have been fine, but the frickin' K91 as well? Like, okay.
Yeah, I must be playing with Vans for some reason. I don't know why though.
Yeah, you might
Peter's
be.
a great speaker too. Normally I am. I can yap a long time as well. I can yap for a long time as well, but yeah, a lot of things happened today, so I really cannot
Well,
do
it
that
sounds
right
like your
now.
streaming software died earlier today.
Yeah.
Which I haven't streamed in like a week. Honestly, I don't really plan to stream much Blitz, because I'm just gonna stream GTA.
Well, good for you. At least you have that as well. I'm stuck with Blitz for the rest of my life.
Well, you don't have to be.
Yeah, but on a Blitz channel, the only thing that people wanna see is Blitz.
Well, do what I
Okay,
did. Just make
if
another
I did,
channel.
yeah, but I'd have to grow it again.
Well, that's what I did. I've done it like 4 times as well. I had a PC channel that had like 10k subs. I had a Helldivers channel. I could be very popular on Helldivers. I just don't know if I want to grind
Yeah, but
Helldivers
you have
and
infinite
GTA.
time though.
Yeah.
I have infinite time for the next like 2 or 3 months, but
Well,
not after
take
that.
those 2 or 3 months, take off Blitz time, and then do a different channel.
Ah, I
I
like this
mean,
game at the end of the day.
yeah, you might not in a couple months.
Yeah, I won't in a couple of months.
Let me
I
add
could
up my
stream what PC.
average.
I could stream what PC. I
What
don't
it
think
takes
people
PC is
would
even
watch that
worse,
still.
though.
Mm, gameplay wise, not really. Okay, maybe now it is because of
No,
not using
World of
tank.
Tanks PC is tragic. Artie is the only argument I need to make.
Like, sure, it's annoying, but it's not that game breaking, honestly.
Yeah, unless you're...
It is,
No,
but I don't
it's
really care
game.
that
I
much.
hate Artie. I will never like PC until they remove Artie. I can't stand the fact that you're doing your job on a ridgeline and then you just lose all of your health for no reason.
Free Mark the E6 on PC. I don't have the E6. I could 3-mark some tanks though.
No, nobody has the E6 unless you're a clan player, because it's a specific clan reward vehicle.
Play worst tank you have, says Trapmelon. Thank you, Trapmelon. What's the worst tank I have? Okay, let's play one more then.
2762. Alright, let me, I'm adding up my damage really quick.
Guys, in what PC I could stream KV2 grind? Yeah, because I need object 268.
KV2 grind?
Yeah, KV2, man. I could
That's in...
no, I could stream object 780 marking, guys. I'm at like what's 87%, 86 maybe.
Well, I forgot about that 7300 damage E100 game.
Yeah, what's my worst tank, chat? What do you think?
In Blitz?
Yeah, this maybe.
I mean, your worst tank would be different than mine, but I think the worst tier 10 undoubtedly
No, but
is
for what I have, Trapmelon asked for the worst tank.
Oh, I was gonna say the Waffenträger LF100 is a pretty easy choice, but...
Trapmelon, what's my worst tank, huh? What do you think?
Well, what tank
like
are you
tanks.
pitting towards that's the worst?
It's either the Löwe or this.
Oh, I actually like that tank. The Lurva's probably worse.
These are both good though. I know. Okay, man.
Yeah, I agree, Rhino.
Crazy.
I'm not even gonna add that 1-2-1B game.
Trapmelon, we have a question. Rhino or Super Kong, which one is better? Which one's more reliable, huh?
What are you gonna do if he says the one that...
Leave.
What did he say? Super Kong?
Nothing yet.
Oh.
He's thinking of the right answer. Yo, Token says Rhino. Hey, Token. If you say Rhino, your opinion is all that matters. Super Kong because it looks cool.
Ah.
Just say Super Kong because I'm British.
British, mate.
Get out.
Alright, almost done.
No, OG, bro. OG banned Trapmelon. Oh wait, he didn't. He just deleted the message. Okay.
Bro, imagine he
you are
got
safe.
banned.
Trapmelon getting banned, bro.
Okay, alright. Let me add up the two Stridswan games. Alright, how many games is this? 3,
Token
4,
has the best opinions, honestly.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9... No,
Token
8,
says the Hori is the best, and I have to
9,
agree,
10,
100%.
11, 12, 13,
I'd never
14,
ban Ashley.
15,
You
16,
shouldn't, OG.
17, 18, 19 games divided by that. Alright, what do you think I
Rhino's
averaged
tier
today
10,
in
bro.
tier 10?
I don't know, man. 3.8.
4061.
Wow.
The,
What PC stream?
The E100 battle really boosted me up.
I don't know, Flappy, honestly. Rhino E6 CS 215B most fun tanks. Yeah, honestly, I agree, Jen.
Alright, let me just play in the flat better Rhino.
I would add the Leo as well, though.
There we go.
That better.
Look at your little bitch tank. Look at how small you are.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you are big and fat. Cannot even deny being American, bro.
But it's British.
Yeah, but you're not.
I mean, nobody's technically American. Because
What?
America's just a bunch of different countries that settled here. So
Wow.
technically, if you do the math, my descendants are from... actually, my descendants are German, Irish, and Russian. So...
Technically, if you do the math, man, you're talking like the average nerd from high school.
Well, I mean, America's only been a country for like, what, 200 years? Not even?
Yeah.
And really, all the original Americans are just British, if you really think about it.
Of course. But then you could say all Hungarians are Russians.
Let's get this show on the road.
Or something like that.
There's no heavy better than the 116 F3, I agree. It's clearly, I mean, N90 agrees, sorry, I misspoke.
What the fuck? It's not like your opinions are...
Look, you're not even faster than me. I mean, you might be a little faster, but not really as much as I thought.
Yeah, so we have the same mobility. Cool.
I have a better
Hardware is made
power to
worse,
weight,
and I
but
have
I
a
have a
better gun.
worse... I have a worse top speed. I don't want to poke that, because I don't know where their 8 tank destroyers are.
VZ55 slabs as well. Yeah, but VZ is a little bit worse than this.
I don't know, I'd put the VZ on par with the Rhino. I think they're different, but I think the VZ really does a good job when it's ripping out damage.
Best tank would be if Leo and Rhino
By the
had a
way,
baby.
Yag is right there.
Yeah, agree, man. Rhino and Leo. Best combo.
I thought you said
Honestly.
CS is better.
Then what?
The Leopard.
I like it more. More challenging, you know, it makes me use my brain a bit more. The title was clickbait, but I think they are on par pretty much. But what am I doing here, bro? My brain is tweaking. Guys, don't mind this gameplay, alright? This is the most diabolical gameplay ever, but at least we're winning.
Observation device destroyed. We can't see anything.
Honestly, I will always stand by my opinion that this tank is the most reliable tank. In fact, I think it's the most reliable tank ever. Okay, maybe...
Ever? 113 GFT pre-nerf was more reliable.
Oh, that's threatless DB, come on.
Yeah, but it was overpowered as hell. It's still overpowered after the nerf. That's how frickin' busted it was.
Wasn't reliable than this, man. You could still get, like, shit sessions with it.
Yeah, but you can also have bad sessions in a Rhino if you have bad luck.
My worst session ever is 3.9k, 3970. After 700 games.
I mean, technically a session's only bad when you quit, so if you played enough games, you can't have a bad session.
Oh yeah, let's just play 200 games, man, you know?
You don't know how Flossie and I play Blitz. We will literally play like 100 games if we have bad stats to fix them.
Bruh. In one day, though?
Oh yeah, easy.
Alright. Crazy.
Flossie played... I'm trying to remember how many. Flossie played 150 games in one day when he was trying to fix his mouse stats.
That was probably my maximum as well. But obviously happened like once or something.
Okay. I will agree, Super Conk-Gun's being a little troll right now. It's not the end of the world, but it's definitely trolling me a little
came to
bit.
that conclusion. Crazy.
However, it doesn't matter, because I still probably did more. Because
Yeah, so what, man? You're playing
Super
against
Conk is goated.
somebody who is on autopilot. Yo, Hydra, thank you so much, bro. Droodles, I'm your father.
That...
Nice, man. He says use condoms next time. Yeah, this is condom gameplay right here. Or what?
What do we end up going win rate wise?
Oh, let's see. $89, man.
87.72 in tier 10. Oh wait. There's no way we played 57 battle. Oh, that's 30 day. 87% in tier 10.
We played 27 games today with 89.
No, I was just looking at tier 10.
Yeah.
23 games. Not bad.
Yeah, man. I mean we were going for
you
win
did
rate,
fine.
3k average. Don't really care though. Like if I play for win rate, I just ignore damage completely. Plus,
Yeah.
I played like trash anyway, so. What?
Well, somehow I managed to go 4k. I usually don't get affected by tunes when it comes to my damage. I don't know
Sleep now,
why.
Peter. I will talk and I'll make sure to go to sleep without waking everybody up, hopefully.
Alright. I'll let you head off because I have to do a couple more games.
Alright. I'll just do the outro real quick.
Yep, all good. I'm gonna play in the SU-100M1. I like the SU-100M1. It's not a great tank, but it's pretty good. Bro was glazing the 777. Yeah, 777's goated. Also, nice to see you on the stream, Jasmine. I saw you there for a second. Just didn't get to read it. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. And we'll leave the equipment the way it is. We'll do this. Has Peter realized NA pubs is pain and suffering yet? Um, not really. I mean, it's a little different. It's hard for me to say. I'll leave the VC. I'll say GG's. But it's kind of different because there was only a couple games we actually had full YOLOs today. I got YOLO'd on one of them. The 1-2-NB on Canyon I got full YOLO'd and did like 200 damage by Gosu players. He made the mistake, though, of going into the dip on Hellas and got YOLO'd by like 3 tanks and insta-died from that. But, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, he averaged like 3,000. I somehow went 4K today. Like, I'm not playing anything exceptional. You know, M48 Patton, STV 121B. I mean, I'm playing pretty good tanks, but this is definitely a factor to why I did 4K. Alright, let me get the SU100M1 out. But I think it's just down to really different playstyles. I play more for... I mean, we had the... It wasn't really an argument. It was more of just a conversation about win rate versus damage, right? Personally, I like winning more. Because at the end of the day, the whole point of Blitz is to win, right? That's the whole point of a game, is to win. If you're winning battles, then you're accomplishing the task, right? And obviously, damage is important. But if you're not winning, then you're not completing the main objective, right? Your objective in Blitz isn't to deal damage. It's a side objective, right? It's something that you accumulate while also winning. So if you're able to pick up both win rate and damage, then you're able to get both ends of the argument taken care of. And that's usually what I try to do, right? I can go like 36 to 3,800 with 75 to 80% win rate on any given session, depending on what tanks I'm driving and blah, 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 right? If I'm driving a worse tank, you're probably looking at 75% win rate, right? 116 F3, I actually have a high win rate on it, but if I were to play 100 plus games, it would probably even out. Versus a Kron, I can probably go closer to 80%. So, it's all dependent on what you're doing as a player. But personally, I think a mix of damage and win rate is the most important thing you can go for. Because, I don't know, I just think that's really what you should be going for. So I think at any scale, if you raise one, you're going to lower the other, right? SU100M1 has good DPM? Not really, actually. It has pretty average DPM, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't say the DPM is bad, but I think it's like 2,400 on this tank, which is eh. You can drive a WZ-120 and have more DPM. It's a good tank, though. The problem is its aiming time is awful. Like, you can see how long I had to sit there and aim. So, while this tank does have some of the highest pen, like, in the tier, because you take so long to aim, it is kind of tragic. That was so close to being a hit. I'm going to turn around and help out over here. Should be okay. 1357 is obviously a threat. We're going to take the Panther out first. There you go. Now I can take the 1357 out. You can see the armor on this tank is pretty mid, though. Now, the 1357 does not have Spall Liner. I don't know how that didn't pen. I really don't. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, great. I'm dead now, because the elephant decided to show up. Die. Okay, perfect. I got kind of lucky there, but it's not going to matter. Because I think at the end of the day, the elephant is going to kill me. Yeah. If I was facing the other direction, I probably could have gotten around him, but it wouldn't have made a difference anyway. I mean, our team was cooked this game. What tank has the highest DPM in the game? I'm pretty sure... Yeah, not pretty sure. It is the SU-122-54. It's the SU-122-54. I wished people understood that Wargaming isn't going to remove keys, sets, and commanders. I still see people commenting on Wargaming's videos if they should remove them. Well, I hate to tell you, Turtle Tonker, but it's better to voice your opinion than it is to not voice your opinion and just let Wargaming be an oppressive company and do whatever the hell they want. So, I'm going to voice my opinion on keys, I'm going to voice my opinion on commanders, and I want other people to, because at the end of the day, the moment you stop voicing your opinions is the moment Wargaming wins, right? If people didn't say how much they hated spare parts would have still been in the game. And, you know, you have to take action. So I don't agree with that outlook, actually. If enough people yell at Wargaming about keys, it's possible they won't release it with keys. You dispute about how high damage lowering your win rate, meanwhile most players don't achieve either. No, that's true. But we weren't debating for the average player. We were debating based off of our performance and capabilities, what is more important. There was one other donation, that's right, I have to do the mouse for token. But we were basing it off of our skill level, right? I mean, at the end of the day, I could average 4K if I really wanted to, but I just don't see the reason to. Like today, for example, I averaged 4K for the 30 or so games I played with Peter. Now, as I said, I got kind of lucky with that 7,300 damage E100 game. But that evened out for the 300 damage game 1-2-1B battle. So if you average those two, it goes right to about 3,500 damage. So the point being, right, you can average super high. And I wasn't driving anything exceptional. It's all down to what tanks you play and how you position them. I mean, Peter doesn't like the E5. I think the E5's great. Peter doesn't like the Super Conch that much. I think the Super Conch's great. Right? And I do think the Rhino's amazing. But I also think there's other tier 10s which are just as competitive. Alright. SU-122-54 worth buying? I would say for the average player it's pretty mid, I'm going to be honest. Just because it has the most DPM doesn't mean it's the best tank, right? I mean, I think today we proved that more than anything, right? I'm not the biggest fan of DPM. Now, don't get that wrong. DPM is great. Driving a vehicle with high DPM is important. But at the same time, having a slight reduction in DPM for pen is like a huge advantage, right? Like, Peter and I obviously have our differences on whether Cali, Vents, or Rammer is more important. But, like, for example, he runs Vents on the Caro 45 ton. And Vents gives you better DPM by about 100-ish. Gives you slightly better view range, slightly better power to weight. Realistically, the only two values you're going to care about, though, are the view range and the DPM. So you get 100 extra DPM, right? If you do the math there, 100 extra DPM throughout a 3-minute average game would mean at most you are getting 300 extra damage in that battle. However, that would be if you were shooting every single minute, non-stop, penning every single shell. So if you're only shooting for half that time, and during half that time you needed that 0.2 second reload difference, then you're actually looking at maybe an additional 100 damage to 150 damage in that battle. The question is that 150 damage that you gain potentially better than the 20 mils of standard pen you're gaining, 20 mils of premium pen you're gaining, if it's a PCR, and all of the other pen advantages, of course. I talked about it. I freaking hate driving super heavy so much. I appreciate the donation token, but God, driving a super heavy on Castilla is just such a tragic feeling. Because you just don't do anything. You just drive and drive and drive. Well, at least we penned the 114 turret there. No, I mean, the mouse has at least decent DPM. And I am running Kali, so I have the best of both worlds, but definitely not something exceptional. More damage comes with more win rate. I agree. I do think the servers play a big thing, though. Like, I know Peter disagrees with my opinion on the fact that servers make a difference on how much you can average, but, like, both of us were probably putting in the same level of effort in those games, and I was able to average 4K, and he was able to average 3K. And it's nothing against his skill, it's just the fact that the NA server has a different playstyle, and if you don't know what you're doing on that server, you're not going to be able to do as much. Let's try and angle the tank. God, the mouse's armor is just such a joke. That's so lame. The only tank I really care... well, I was gonna say the only tank I care about is the 183, but couldn't hit him. Oh well. I'll do one more game of the mouse. That was kind of a lame battle. I'm glad your stream is working tonight. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with it the other day. A little bit lame, I won't lie. Alright. Let's try it one more time. EU server is hard. I don't think any server is hard. I think that if you're good at the game, it's fine. Like, that's about as simple as it is. But it's all in perspective, right? People think that running Rammer is giving them more damage because they see a green number on their tank when they press the equipment. But it really isn't. It's 5% more DPM. Like, it's just, it's not enough. I mean, for example, I could have put my money into a 5% APR. And what an awful map again for the mouse, by the way. But I could have put my money in a 5% APR in a bank and just made, like, you know, 5% of my money. However, inflation's about 5% as well, 4% every year. So you're basically evening out with inflation if you put your money in a 4%, 5%. If you put your money in stocks, on average the stock market goes up about 10% every year. So you take a risk, but you also gain a big reward. I don't find 5% enough of a change to warrant me wanting to run Rammer. Equipment is personal preference. Some people will perform better when they have more DPM. I honestly don't agree. I just think if you gave the same person more pen, they'd just do better. Like, I think what would be an interesting argument is if you had a player like Peter run calibrated on every single one of his tanks for a month and see what his average damage is versus Rammer. And I'm quite confident you wouldn't actually see a noticeable difference. Put on my adrenaline. Shoot the Foch. Want that player taken out of the game. This is a better map for the mouse, at least, than our previous map. Like, the mouse has good DPM, which is nice, right? Having that DPM allows you to farm quite a bit, which is obviously pretty solid. And I'm already up to a decent amount this game. I'm already up to 3,200, so it's not like I'm struggling to deal damage here. But this is kind of what I'm talking about, right? Like, I don't need DPM in this battle. There you go. I don't know why this mouse is trying so hard to fight me. I don't even care about him. I really don't. I'm ignoring the mouse to shoot the 114 at this point. Like, I don't care about the mouse. 60's probably going to clear him anyway. Indeed. There you go. 453. Well, this is actually a pretty good battle. There you go. So this game I did 5,500. So definitely a better battle for the mouse versus the previous one. And it shows you that, obviously, like, super heavies are just incredibly map and team dependent. If you have a team that supports you, then you can do great in a super heavy. If you don't, then you won't. But the real... Here's what I'll say when it comes to skill, right? And here's what I'll say about average damage and win rate and everything like that. If you take a player like Peter and you put him in a super heavy, he's probably not going to do too well. And that's why Peter doesn't like playing in super heavies much, right? If you look at the mouse, if you look at the E100, I mean, he said he doesn't like the E100 at all. And I'm like, I don't know how that's possible. I think the E100 with its 2800 DPM is amazing. And then we had a 7300 damage game, right? And even the mouse, I don't like the mouse. I think it is one of the worst tier 10s. But I do think in a decent situation where you can angle it, where you can use the HP and you can make a proper play, it's still fine. And it's a very easy tank to win in. All right? I've got 83% with 3200. My average damage is low in the mouse, but my win rate's very high. And that's the thing, is like, slow heavies are meant to win. They're meant to go for wins, not for damage. And it's why you see a lot of these high damage farming playstyles really struggle when you pull out a tank that's slower, like an E100, like a mouse. I remember when Fatness streamed and he played in the... mouse, and he was averaging like 2,500 and like 60-something% win rate. It's still on his channel. And it's because you get these players which have this super mobile, aggressive flanking playstyle, and then you put them in a tank that can't do that. And they focus more on conserving their health and dealing damage than they do winning the battle. And you have to use your health, you have to use your HP in a mouse. And that's the crux of why you'll see a lot of aggressive players, or not aggressive, you'll see a lot of damage farming players hating super heavies, because these tanks are not meant to be played in a damage farming situation. They are meant to support the team. So if you're a team player, super heavies are great, right? They're aggressive, they get away with these big, stupid plays. But if you're wanting to deal damage, and you're wanting to, you know, do more of that flanking role, then going for a light tank, a medium tank, is going to be better for you. It's completely down to what playstyle you have and what you want to go for. So let's do one last game, then we'll end off the video. The average damage gap between NA and EU is about 400. I'd say that's pretty realistic, honestly. I agree with that. I think it's about a 400 damage gap. It might even be more. I think it's more one way than the other. I think NA players will average about 400 more on EU, depending on how good they are. But I think the average EU player will average less than 400 on NA, possibly. But I don't know. It really depends. I mean, Canavro, I remember he did the stream with me, and as I said, he's a player that goes like 3,200. He went like 2,000 average damage on stream with me. And obviously Peter was tired, but neither of us were really paying that much attention, and he went like 3,100 and I went 4K. So if you ask me, I do think quite confidently that it's harder to average damage on NA than it is EU. That's obviously my opinion, but I seem to be pretty... Sharfy Chair 4 Mine keeps melting? Sure. I'll do that for the last game. But I seem to have pretty good evidence on my side pointing towards the NA server just being more challenging to deal damage in, because every single EU player that has played with me in Platoon has done less damage. And like, yes, there is a ping difference, but I have the same ping difference on EU and I'm able to go fine on EU, right? Like, yeah, there is a ping difference. You might average 150 less damage or 200 less damage because of missing the shots. But if that's the case, you should be going, 3,800 if you're a 4K player, not 3,100. So, I don't have a problem with people ever, standing up for what they believe. I think that you should stand up for what you believe, even if it's wrong, right? If you're a flat earther, yeah. If you're a flat earther, you should stand up for what you believe, but you should also make sure that what you believe in with evidence is correct. So, I just base my opinions off of my experience, right? I've had an EU press account, which doesn't have an UBM. I've platooned with many of people on the EU server. I've played on the Russia server. In fact, my EU account was originally on the Russia server. And my win rate and average damage were higher by quite a bit. My Noob MM account, free-to-play account on EU, has like 4,400 average damage in Tier 10. And that's kind of wild when you think about it. I don't think I could average that much on NA Noob MM. I don't think I could. The way to farm damage in Super Heavies is to go somewhere where only a tank with your level of armor and HP can survive. Oh, I should have been paying attention, but it doesn't matter too much. For me, the way I do well on Super... I like the Sharpie Char, I really do. But unfortunately, the gun on this tank, its on-movement dispersion is terrible. I don't know why Wargaming likes making French tanks have really bad on-move dispersion. But this tank specifically has, like, actually tragic levels of on-move. Alright, I'm gonna send the Barask. I think that's the right play to make here. I wonder... Come on, Barask, back up. Come on. Perfect. Easy shot. It was a low roll, but it's still a pen. Oh my god, that guy just got nuked. Let's aim it on the Progetto. There you go. I mean, I like Super Heavies, and I think Super Heavies like the 100 can get super, super good farm if you know what you're doing. It's just they take a lot of effort to do well in. Like, you can get those super, super good games out, but you're also super limited by a lot of the tank. There you go. Like a medium, you don't need to put in much effort. Like this game, I might not do a crazy amount of damage, but I'm also not putting in a crazy amount of effort. I'm just kind of chilling here, getting a farm as the enemy pokes, right? I think this tank has the adaptive concealment, so I can see when I'm detected as well. These guys aren't spotting me, so I'm just kind of chilling here. Load a gold shell to guarantee the pen into the MTV, and we're already up to a pretty solid amount of damage in this game. Move over here, aiming on the T-28 Proto, 370. That player backs off the hill. Load a gold shell, clear you. I don't know how that 704 hit me, but I also don't really care because you're dead. So, I mean, at this point, I'm already up to 3,400. I don't know. By the way, Dragon, if you ever want to tune on stream, or even off of stream, hit me up, because I do want to have some fun in Blitz, and it's nice to find people to stream with. I don't know if you play Blitz anymore, but it's nice to be able to find people. Playing in good positions lowers your damage per battle. You're pretty much competing with other platoon in damage. Oh, playing with a good platoon. I don't know why I read position. I wasn't, like, fully focused on it, and, like, my brain auto-read what you said there. So, am I gonna do a Reforged stream? I am. Pretty good game, though. Yeah, I mean, today we averaged 4K, easily. I mean, there wasn't much effort, honestly, needed to average 4K. Pretty simple stuff. We won 90% of the games. I'll be honest, I think if you're focusing on winning, you can go pretty easily 80%, right? My win rate's 76.08%, and my average tier, I mean, you can see my average damage is 3,200. So, like, obviously I'm playing higher tiers on this account. My most played are all tier 10. I do have some lower tiers, right? I've played a lot of games in lower tier tanks, right? Look how many battles I've played in vehicles below tier 10. So, there's a decent amount. I haven't opened Blitz in months, but for you I may make an exception. All right, Dragon. I'll do one more game because I'm on a roll. So I'll let you pick what I do my last game in. I am hoping I saved that E100 game, because I do want to make a video on that. Okay, sweet. 3 minutes and 34 seconds, 7,000 damage. That's just kind of wild when you think about it. Said a guy making a living on playing Blitz. I don't know what you're telling me. I like the newer graphics in Reforged. Oh god. A 183. Alright. Alright. Sure. Listen, I think the 183 is honestly a good tank now. Maybe not on this map, but we'll see. May I join Mystic? I'll have to mess around with it. I haven't even been using the clan. I'll be honest, I haven't been focusing much on Blitz. I was kind of pissed today because I had a GTA weekly update video and I got the information wrong, so I had to unlist the video. That really sucks because I waited like all day so I could post the video on time, and then I realized that I wrote down the wrong information. It's whatever. I mean, you know, stuff happens, but it's annoying when that happens. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I thought it was a really good week in GTA 2, but it turns out it wasn't. Alright, now the first thing you always do in the 183 on this map is you wait right here, because sometimes people cross this. However, doesn't look like that's the case here. But, Yo might cross it, actually. I might lose a lot of health for this, but it'll be worth it if I nuke the Yo. Come on. Bro, 50B. Can we not, like, completely block me? I know it... Bro. I swear to freaking God. I swear, bro! Why? And then it misses. That's tragic. Please, just... And then he gets... Yeah, good. Die. Please, just die. I can't believe I get freaking punished because of my bozo teammate. That's just... It's just Blitz in a nutshell. That's so irritating. Like, on so many levels. I had such a clear HE on that leopard. What a frickin' ape. That works. Man, our hated player is not doing too well. And now he's driving into me. Bro, it's not hard to play this game. It isn't. It's not. Well, we're not going to do any damage this game. Maybe I'll give the 183 one more chance. That was tragic. At least Wargaming felt a little bad for me and gave me slightly better luck. Unfortunately, it won't matter. Alright, we'll give the 183 one more chance. Because, boy, I'm not going to do any damage. I don't know why the Caro just left. The Caro literally had a shell to kill that guy. He just drove away. How many thousands of games have you played? Aren't you top 1%? What does that have to do with win rate? I don't think you understand. The conversation wasn't the average player. The conversation was between, is it more important to get damage or win rate? And my argument was that win rate is more important because win rate is a stat that is much harder to achieve than damage. Averaging 3,500 is a very challenging thing. But for me, it's a walk in the park, right? I can average 3,500. Today, like, I wasn't trying at all, right? I don't try when I play Blitz anymore. I don't try hard. Sometimes I average 4K, sometimes I average 3,500. Whatever it is, it usually equals out to about like 36, 3,700. But win rate is one of those things that is much harder to come by, because I can average around the same damage every single day I play. I can't average the same win rate every single day I play. I can average overall, 75, 76%, but I can't do it unless I'm actually trying, unless I'm paying attention, unless I'm doing this, unless I'm doing that. And that's why win rate is such an important... I'm just going to fire AP. Yeah, because I knew the 50B was going to farm it if I tried aiming in, so I'll just guarantee it. But it's why win rate is such a hard stat. So my argument was that as a skilled player, I consider win rate to be a harder and more skill-based stat than damage. Steel Hunter and Blitz would be peak. I was really hoping that, like, 20% ISM would move up. Oh, he does? No! No! Oh, that's so tragic. Oh, that's so tragic. Great. Good job, Seven Rats. Seven Rats is supposed to be, like, a good clan, too, but evidently not in that game. There's the 268. Really? 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 I'm pressing I'm fat fingering it. Oh my god. Great. Whoa. Whoa, guys. I love my life. I fat fingered the key like 8 times. I had my finger on the wrong button. You think that 268's gonna try and Yolo me? I really hope he does. It's not gonna go well for him. Oof. There goes 880. Well, there you go. There's your 183 gameplay. 3 pens, 3,000 damage. I mean, I got nuked, but still. That 268 really, really wants me. Look at how bad that guy wants me. Well, you know what? You can have me. Bye-bye! Oh, the E50's gonna try and tunnel me. Look at how hard he wants me. Well, that was a great play. You only lost all of your health for that. Oh, yeah. Wow. L. Let me hit him with an L. Good job, bro. Frickin' L, bozo. Bye. It's crazy how hard these players are trying to tunnel me. It is. When you actually think about it. I did 4K. But, like, holy. What the frickin' bozo, bruh. There, that's a better 183 game. These are the NA battles that I'm more used to, right? These are the games that I am acclimated to. Come on, 60, keep backing up. Yes, just like that. No, I can't hit him? That's tragic. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Back up more. Come on. Game's lagging like crazy right now. I'm gonna HE him in the roof. Damn. That's more the NA experience? Yeah, that's definitely the NA experience there. That is 100% the NA experience. Bro, what is up? I'm lagging like crazy now. Streaming for 3 hours. Well, we still did 4,000 damage. I didn't get a Hesh pen, but we got 3 APs. And that's really all you need. That's all you need in the 183 to do well. Do you think those guys were stream sniping you? I don't know if it's guys. It's possible the E50M tried to stream snipe me, but I don't really care, because bro got deleted. I got the big dub there. Alright. Now it's my turn to pick the last tank. I keep saying, like, last tank, but I wanna pick the last battle. Let me do it in the GOAT. Alright, I gotta do it. I gotta do it in the GOAT. Here we go. Yes, the GOAT. Bro's Wi-Fi is fried. I don't know. I think it's fine now. I remember back in 2021, Happy said that average damage is more important than win rate. Yeah, and Happy was not the best person to base your opinions off of, I'll be honest. Happy was a chill guy. Until he wasn't. But I liked Happy, but I didn't love his opinions, I'll be honest. He made a lot of opinions that I didn't agree with. And again, like the whole point of Blitz is to win. Like nobody can make like if you're doing bad win rate, you're doing something wrong. If you're doing bad damage but you're still winning, then at least you're winning, right? If you are a player watching, you know, Ayuxin or Skill4Tu or any of these players, you still need to win because winning goes right in hand. I don't even know what I'm saying. At this point, I've talked too much. I just want to do the GOAT. You just made a video saying it wasn't the GOAT? No, I made a video saying I like the BZ75 more. I didn't say that I don't like the 5A. People always, like, take one thing and then stretch it. Like, I love the 5A. It's one of my favorite tier 10s. It's not my favorite tier 10, but it is still one of my favorites, right? Here we go. Castilla again? Bro, I hate Castilla, and it keeps giving me Castilla. It is such a dookie balls map. Hello, detested. Alright. Why the 1 hour timeout? I just wanted to see you make it longer. Make what longer? What is it, bro? What is it? If I do 3k or more damage, why I can't win? Probably because if you're dealing damage doesn't mean you're doing your job. Like, that's the problem that people don't connect the dots on, right? Damage is not winning. Damage is damage. Damage is a solo player stat. Win rate is a team-based stat, right? There's a reason why you win more in Platoon than you win solo. And it's because, in Platoon, you are supporting another player who's supporting you, even though you're averaging less damage. Like, it's very basic. Support the team more, you win more. Support yourself more, you deal more damage. You win less. Ideally, you want a mix of both. There you go, nice shot. Am I going to be YOLO'd? I have teammates, so like, yeah, good job, TVP. You going to keep poking? Yeah, average NA 20%er. Oh, you've lost all of your health now. This was a great maneuver, bro. Get out of the game, Bozo. I love when you see these, like, absolute troglodytes in their TVP who do nothing but think that that's a good play. I love the 5A so much. Nice, 550. What a juicer. Well, we're already up to 2,000 damage, which is pretty good. 413. Oh, interesting. Nah, I don't have the gun depression to hit that, and I'm not gonna try to. I'm gonna move over here and see if we can get some damage into the object 260. I think that is a more reliable play. Hello, 260. I don't know where you penned me. I guess in the upper plate. Let's just back up. Great shot. Is he not going to poke it? Is he that scared of me? I mean, I have the E4, so it's not like I don't have support, but I'm just surprised to see this player so scared of me. Oof. Nice little slapper into the lower plate. Use the 2 and 5B as cover. Oh, great. Okay, he's shooting the 2 and 5B. Oh, now he's shooting me. Okay. Crap. This is such a bad situation to be stuck in. Why the 4005 had to appear right there, I don't know. Alright, I think the best play to make is to side hug this guy like this. Oh, he's just the best player ever, I guess. Oh, and then I don't have the shot. Well, E4 is gonna kill him, but like, okay. Okay, bro. Guess he's just built different. He just... I don't even know where he hit me. I think he hatched me, but I don't know how. Bro just insta-shot it and penned. But the 5A did its job. 5A's a great tank. And we can see exactly why. I didn't do anything crazy this battle, but I did exactly what I needed to. Sweet. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That will be the end to today's live stream. I'm interested to see how much damage we did. I know I did over 3k. I'm just interested to see how much more. 3,100. Nothing crazy. The 4005 rolling behind me really put a hindrance on my capabilities. Like, if the 4005 didn't roll behind me, I could have done easily 4k. But bro just out of nowhere instantly started clipping. Thankfully, he was bad and, like, didn't know who to shoot, but still, pretty tragic. Either way, hopefully all of you enjoyed today's stream. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider smashing that subscribe button, and as always, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. I gotta find the end button. There you go. Boop.